Da da da. Starting soon, kind of. All right. Well, I said start time was 7:30, but it's just to make sure things are getting set up properly and things of that nature. Tell you the truth, we usually don't start till like 8 o'clock most of the time because we like to play catch up with each other and stuff like that. Good times, good times. Gives me a little bit more time to set things up as well. So do I hear the volume? Oh, I should probably close my door. I could probably close my door, otherwise you're gonna hear oompa loompa doopity doo. Oompa loompa doopity doo. It's 10:30 for Sean. No. It's okay, Sean. I get it. I get it, Sean. It's okay. I should probably unmute my Discord because look, there's a Cole here.
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, and so can the stream.
Perfect.
Because I figured most of the time we usually try to show up at 7:30, but most of the time we usually don't start till like 7:45 or 8 o'clock. So
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. How was your day?
Simultaneously didn't do a lot, and it felt like a lot at the same time. So, standard work week
Yeah, that makes sense.
in a day.
There's
How about you?
Oh, not too bad. I got a haircut today, and then played some of the Monster Con, basically Monster Prom 4. And yeah, felt like I got attacked a lot because oh my god, that game really decided to punch me in the gut a few times. Like, why? Why are you mocking me like this?
Hmm.
And I forgot that I wanted to reposition something on here, so I'm going to take a look at this map since no one's on the map yet and figure out if there's a spot that I can move this to. It makes a little bit more sense. Because, yeah, I'm hoping what will happen is the thing that I would assume would happen, but anything can happen, as they say. Plan for the unexpected.
Usually a good idea in Roll20. And in life.
Right? Okay, so that should be set up correctly to where if anyone is on the stream, they don't really see the tokens. Only I see the tokens, kind of. Wait, this thing showed me when doors were... Huh. Oh, it is still on there. They're just really hard to see. Okay, cool. Cool. I did buy a module for the specific next part of the adventure. Told you I was gonna steal stuff.
Nice. Oh yeah, no, that's every good homemade adventure should just be a whole bunch of stolen stuff, because then at least someone read it before you did.
Right?
That is true. It has been proofread.
Yep. Sometimes poorly, if you've read any D&D modules, but in theory, someone looked at it.
In theory.
A second pass has been done.
We are already on stream, correct?
Yes, we are. It's on the starting soon screen, though, so you know. But they should still hear us, I think. So, you know, just in case we want to interact with chat, you're able to. Like Sean's saying that it's 10:30 where they're at. Kian's shaking their butt.
Love it.
Yeah. Alright, so be honest. Did you all take notes from the last session?
Yes. Are they on a computer that I don't currently have in front of me? Also, yes.
I'm gonna say, Anthony, you know me.
Good.
I don't take notes even if I'm DMing.
Yeah.
Good. Good. So what I'm gonna end up doing is rolling this magical
No.
dice. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, fuck.
I'm still thinking about it. But I'm like,
Right.
you know what? First session.
You could. I could improv an entire memory.
See, that's the thing, is that's kind of why I thought about having you guys read the recaps, because either A, if you didn't take notes, I think it would be hilarious to tell me your improvised version of what happened, and maybe I will add something that didn't happen and be like, oh, okay, yeah, that totally happened, and just make a note there.
I think that'd be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Or tell the story from the point of view of the
From-
character
from-
who
yeah,
also wasn't paying
that-
attention.
Yeah, that's also something that
Yeah.
I was slightly hoping for too. Is you end up just telling it from your character's point of view of what happened. I think that would just be hilarious.
Fair.
I tend to never play characters who are like sharply focused on the plot.
You
Not
don't
this
I'm
say.
gonna pretend. I'm gonna pretend that that's a choice, not a personality trait.
Mhm.
We'll play along.
Play along.
Always. Also, hi, Livy. Oh, I saw Sabato, and then they disappeared.
Oh.
Yeah, they keep disappearing and reappearing.
Probably be helpful if I actually keep my Discord up to see when it's on.
Oh, they're not having Wi-Fi issues.
Oh, that could be a possibility. Actually, how is the weather down there? Does anyone know?
Down where?
No idea.
No idea.
New Mexico.
New Mexico is its own weather system.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's true.
You know what? I bet it's dry. It's somewhere between -20 and 120.
It's somewhere between being dried and being flooded.
With a -8 humidity, regardless.
Yep.
Yeah. The air is starving for water.
Hey, Melissa, fun thing.
Yeah.
I just got another message from Kiari, and Ray's there, and he offered to help, so she has company for a little bit.
Oh, that's good.
So, yay.
Oh, good. I'm glad. He's
Yeah,
really
me
nice.
too. He is. It's pretty easy to talk to, so.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
We had a bit of chaos at work.
So much chaos.
That came at like 2:30 on a Friday.
And then the files didn't arrive until like 4:30.
Yeah.
And they
Half an
wanted
hour
it.
after Libby usually leaves.
Yeah, usually.
And right about when I'm able to leave, usually.
So I got a ride home.
That's
Thank you again.
I stayed and
Now
helped.
that you and Lippy work together, everybody in this group has been coworkers with each other at least once.
At some point.
I don't know
Yep.
about Sabata and Lopez.
No,
Or there's somebody in the chat.
Yeah, Sabato and I have never been coworkers. We've been classmates.
Oh, I thought that's how you met.
Mm.
No.
He's the exception.
Classmates, got it.
Yep. Yeah, I knew Sabato since
I mean,
like 7th grade.
It's a type of
okay.
work.
I mean, in a sense, yeah.
I didn't realize we were streaming already. Hi, everyone.
Surprise!
I just went to the Twitch channel. Okay.
Yeah, we
I gotta say,
Everyone,
it's
I was
pretty
busy at work
fucking
today.
needy.
Oh.
It is pretty fucking needy of Twitch to tell me that it's my 34-month sub anniversary.
Wow.
Aw.
Like beyond 18 months, you don't even count babies' ages in months.
Well,
No,
hold
some
on
people
here.
do.
Hold
Actually-
on
Yeah,
here. Hold
but
on
this is
here. So this
You
is
stop
this
around
is how
24.
this is how we do it on the Twitch side of things. Well, some of us, not all of us, but we count them as Twitch babies. So you say you're at 34 months. That means we've had 3 Twitch babies, and we're coming up on our 4th.
Aw.
Also,
Wait,
thank you
how's
for
it 3
subscribing for
babies?
34 months. Holy shit.
I'm not even subscribed to you, and I feel bad about it now, but I'm poor. I'm sorry.
Friends support friends when we can.
I mean, I love it when people gift me subs, and I'm like, yeah, I feel good about it.
See, I used to subscribe to like all the time, and now that I started budgeting, I realized, oh, I should probably stop
Yeah.
doing that. I wanted to support them, but
Wait.
oh, my wallet hurts.
I
Yep.
support with dues until I have more in my wallet, in my bank account.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
I realize I'm like 3 minutes behind here, but a Twitch baby is 9 months.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Got it. now.
Because
That
you
makes
can
a
have
lot of
another baby. I
Yep.
mean, are we accounting for the 6 weeks that you're not supposed to do anything and be in recovery?
No.
Probably not.
Average recommendation.
sense. It wasn't that well thought out, Libby.
Libby, this is likely dudes thinking that stuff.
Yeah.
Probably.
no.
This is just, coming from that side of the experience, the more you know.
Oh.
You have that knowledge.
Also, people gonna
Huh.
people even if you're not supposed to.
Actually, there was something.
People
that-
get people even if you aren't supposed to.
Yeah.
Happens.
There actually was something that I learned from a scary experience. Did you know that women experience heart attacks differently from men?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
different
Oh, yeah.
for them.
I didn't know that.
Is Natalie okay?
Natalie's fine. It was her mom that we had to scare for.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, she's doing
Yeah,
fine
no,
now though. Everything's good
good.
with her.
Okay, good. That was my next question.
Yeah, no, she's
Yeah.
she's better now. But yeah, it was a scary week this weekend. We learned that women apparently experience heart attacks differently from men. And
yeah.
did not know that.
Isn't
And
it
it
that,
varies.
yeah. I've heard
Like-
how.
The symptoms are
different.
like the
Yes.
symptoms are much more minor, but it could still like really do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Is it just
not
because women
symptoms
are better
minor,
at
it's
taking
like-
pain?
So
Yes. Well, and because women like it manifests differently, and they don't. We're always told about how a man experiences them. We don't think to look at what
The
a
difference.
woman experiences. It's
Right.
Yeah.
social.
yeah,
It's
And
not like a grab my
understanding
chest.
Yeah, you don't necessarily get pins and needles down your left
Mm-mm.
arm. It's like you're gonna feel sicker than you ever felt in your life.
hmm
For all I know, I've had
Or
one. I
it's
just didn't
needles.
acknowledge it as that.
well, so
Anyway.
with her,
I did not know that.
yeah, with her, what it was sharp pains, basically in front of the chest and also like the upper back. So like just
Oh,
the torso essentially.
gosh.
Yeah, so that was kind of interesting to learn because I, like Melissa pointed out, most of the time you're just taught how men have heart attacks
Mhm.
and not the other way around. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Men are the default because men were the ones that were cared for more until recent history and hopefully not as much in the future. Oh,
That's
And for
crazy.
centuries and all of modern medicine, men are studied
yeah.
to fuck. And women, it's like, oh yeah, I guess you are a little bit different in the last like 20 years.
I did
Well,
learn an interesting
probably 100
bit
years
of-
ago.
oh,
They diagnosed a man with a heart attack and a woman with hysteria.
does
Yeah.
anyone want to
Mhm.
know a fun bit of sexy history?
Always.
Ooh, sure,
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
Sounds like-
So the reason that
No.
toys exist is because women were considered hysterical. So they would go to a doctor for treatment, and someone complained that their hand was too sore, so they made a tool. And that's the source of the first sex toy, as far as I know.
Science.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin owns one.
Wait, like an original?
Yeah.
Funny story.
Oh my god, that's
My-
I'd be like one of the
Actually-
originals. I was gonna say a lot of people own one. Paul.
No, he was like,
When my
yeah,
great grandmother
yes.
died, when my great grandmother died, or great grandfather one, they went through my great grandma's house and cleaned out a bunch of shit, and they found a box that was labeled suspiciously, and they're like, "We're not touching that." It looked a lot like a historic one, and they were like, nope, that's going back in the corner in the dark
Oh.
with the cobwebs.
Donate to a museum, guys.
Probably some marketable value there.
Yeah.
It's
Donate
I'm
to a
thrown
museum.
away now
Collector's item.
because
Oh.
that was like 15 years ago. But
But also, like, that would have been great museum donation.
yeah, they were like, nope, we're not touching that. We're not dealing with our grandma's potential sexual.
Yeah. Nope. That.
Fair.
Yeah. Ew. But. But also fun facts. Yay.
Good for her.
Hmm.
That same
Yeah, honestly,
that same
good.
great grandmother was also a swinger. So there's that.
Oh.
Also good for her.
Your grandmother's
Being
cool as hell.
way outside that mold.
Fun family history right there.
Yeah. And actually,
Awesome.
one of my childhood really good friends, it was with her grandparents.
Hilarious.
Oh, and of course, has always been a hippie town. Got
Hey,
it.
don't call out the hometown, Devin.
My bad.
We're on stream.
My bad.
Be vague.
That one place north that's an island and has one bridge.
Just don't be descriptive.
There's towns called that all over the U.S.
I don't know about that.
No, there really
There are
aren't.
zero other places named the same.
I've been to your hometown. It's beautiful, but my gosh, I could see how you would get bored.
It really is.
Yeah.
Especially since I have to drive up there now.
Oh, for work.
Oh, you do?
Hmm. For 4 stops.
That's a ways to go every day.
I already had to drive to
Yay.
Burlington, so now I get to add another 20 minutes to my drive. Hooray.
That's a long ass drive.
All
There,
right.
now we're
well,
informing the chat for the long ass ways away from there.
well, good thing I don't have to pay
Yeah,
for
don't
gas.
call
Yep.
That's
All
true.
right.
It's not on your dime.
Exactly. All right. So, with all of us here, let's go ahead and move us to the actual live page. And good, the PNGs are still all set up correctly. I didn't double check that before stream. All right. Where's my dice? Let's see. There it is. D6. So,
Oh, we got everyone else's Hero Forge characters up. Yeah.
yeah. Except for
I
Cole.
just
because-
Everyone but me.
Yeah,
Well,
because they don't-
unfortunately,
yeah.
Hero Forge doesn't make GIF.
Yeah, don't worry. I will probably eventually get something resolved about that. Also, so the disclaimer, as I was somewhat editing and not really editing, I realized as myself as a GM, for those that are just listening only, I did a terrible job of just showing pictures of what characters look like instead of describing what characters look like. Because, you know, we may see what they look like from the pictures, but if you're just a listener, maybe not so much. So
It's the theater of the mind.
yeah.
Not every book describes their
Mind
character.
theater.
Yeah. So I will try to do a better job of describing what characters look like, because that is also a struggle that I have just in general as regular D&D sessions anyway. So yes. But I'm gonna roll a special dice, and someone's gonna give us a recap of the first session. And
Oh,
if
no.
you didn't take notes from the first session, that's fine. Just go with whatever you want to go with from memory. So here we go. Whee! Cole.
Yes.
All right. I did take notes. Not very many, but I took notes. As I recall, our errant space vampire went looking for a crew and/or a ship with his companion, the NPC that's Don Fo Royal, I think. Don't correct me yet. Over the course of that action, he acquired a number of either tails for the local mafia or potential companions comprising the rest of our party. Everyone sound off your names, please, because I didn't write them down.
Like right
Silas.
Yes, please. Vamp for
Silas
time.
is the problem child right now.
now. Silas
Yep, we
is the new
started with
vampire
Silas.
spawn. Selena is the Yakuza friend who just kind of like tailed Silas.
Mhm.
I don't know if
Father
I'm a
Cohen.
friend. Colin.
I'm Clementine.
I'm Father Coins, cleric of the goddess Joaquin, the only goddess who pays back with interest.
I'm gonna love
Yep. So a whole crew of largely questionably moral scumbags, and then upon you traipsed a truly innocent soul, a gift artificer bent only on making some modest amount of money and also maybe getting off the Rock of Brawl. That's me, Cornelius Q. Biranok, where the Q stands for Quasar. There's an apostrophe in front of the Q, and that's why it's not pronounced Quasar. As an unlikely group, we proceeded out of the tavern run by a beholder. Don't know how he got his business license. Into an alley, immediately got jumped by local Yakuza thugs. Standard alley encounter stuff. Murdered them, the way you do. And then made our way to the home of someone who could maybe finance us.
'Cause we want a ship.
Let me check. Yes, we'd like a ship so that we could go find the GIF homeworld. And now we sit in the sitting room of Mr. Mortimer Moneybags.
Oh yeah, we were looking at
who
fancy
may or may not have the funding and or the will to finance us. And that is
That
your
was an
summary.
incredible recap.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
that was
That was
really,
really
good. I don't think anything was missed, honestly.
And also let me
All I
get into
remembered
character
was-
voice. So here we are. Now you can differentiate me from Devin on the stream.
To be fair, Devin has a big booming voice, and I don't know, it's very
It's
dominant.
deep. It's deep.
Cole's
it's just
is
not
deep
booming.
too, but it's not quite as booming. I think. I'm wrong.
When we worked together,
We got
there was
this.
definitely a span of time when a number of people thought we were the same person because we'd only talked over the phone.
Yes, absolutely.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah, no, I think that basically hit everything. I don't think there's really anything else to add. No, you hit the nail on the head. That was perfect.
Well done.
Yes, well done. So that's exactly where we pick up, as you were all brought into the dining hall of Mortimer Moneybags, and Jeffrey the butler, who was in a butleress attire with a white gray twirly mustache, just the mustache, no beard, just twirly mustache and slicked back gray hair, had gone into the dining hall, leaving all of you into the dining hall with some time to yourself. Cornelius, you did search the dining hall a little bit just to kind of examine to see if there's any mechanical things in there, and you did find that there is a self-defense system in the home for any troublemakers of the sort, which you did warn the party of. And then from there, the doors had swung open, and out came a man in a fabulous tuxedo, wearing a top hat, has a smoking pipe in his hand and a monocle, and goes, "Oh, so I had heard that you all had somewhat of a proposition for me. Mortimer Moneybags." Oh! As he looks at Silas, because Silas still has makeup from Selena, looking
Oh,
even
yeah,
more
I did
deader
that.
than usual. What the hell had happened to you?
he's also probably covered in blood, right?
I mean, the blood would have been on his mouth. I would assume that maybe he would have cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or does Silas just wear a red shirt on principle?
Deadpool rule.
Yep. It's a red shirt.
This is my red shirt.
Red shirt, brown pants. Adventurous kit.
Get me my red shirt.
Default adventurer clothes.
That's a reference.
Zotar, what riffraff have you brought me here? I mean, these scoundrels aren't even lean.
Scoundrel.
Well, that's what you are you not?
I mean, I'm flattered.
Oh, what's
I
that?
don't know if that's a thing that you should
Hi.
be flattered by.
I am a man of the gods. Who are you to
I'm
call me a
going to
scout?
And what gods do you serve?
Well, the only god that pays back with interest, and I use the word god because I totally remember it's a woman. Gender is meaningless, and we shouldn't gender the idea of god and goddess. Only the god who pays back with interest, Joaquin.
Isn't that a god that preys upon the poor and try to say, oh yes, if you give us money, we'll make you richer?
No, that's just some assholes who represent her.
Oh, okay. Well, it wouldn't be the first time I've had that kind of encounter before. Oh. So, what is
You know,
this?
organized religion being what it is.
Yeah, yes, never a fan of the churches, after all. Though they do know how to acquire some kind of money, I guess. Anyways, who are all of you, and what's this business proposition that you all supposedly have?
I will step forward and retract the enormous bulbous helmet that encompasses my whole head, which just sort of folds back into the armor, like if
I will
Iron
also
Man
step
went
forward
critically
with it.
clunky. I will extend one armored hand and say, "Hello, sir, Cornelius Q. Baranok. The Q stands for Quasar. We are here seeking a ship that we might seek a long-lost world for our mutual benefit."
He takes a moment to stare at your hand, and he just kind of stares at it, looks back at you, stares at the hand, looks back at you. I'm sorry, I'm not
My
going
hand
to
is
shake
the
hands
size
with
of his
you.
head.
I'm afraid
As
you
you
might
wish,
break
sir.
me.
No. I will salute in a extremely outdated way.
Oh! Well, that's more like it. I like this fat chap. He knows his place. So, you're seeking basically finances from me for a treasure hunt? Essentially?
A prospecting proposition.
And do tell, what exactly is this so-called proposition that you are acquiring? How is it going to benefit me?
Always a good question to ask.
Well, that's why I asked it.
And that's why I praise you for it.
I'm just looking between Silas and Corny here.
Mr. Moneybags, sir, as Don, and for those that weren't here for the first session, Don is a dark-skinned gnome who is basically kind of similar to dressed as Cornelius a little bit, but more like workshop material. He's got some goggles on his head. It's got like an apron, some hammers and stuff. Mr. Moneybags, I believe that I have come and acquired a map for a lost planet. More precisely, Lysandria, the home world of the GIF. Okay, and this helps me how? Supposedly there's a lot of lost treasure there, as well as undiscovered history of the GIF, as you can see from Cornelius here.
Everyone involved stands to be a lot richer when this is all said and done.
Yes, imagine wealth beyond your wildest imaginings, assuming you can do that, and imagine technology that can do things you simply can't imagine.
And I would
then double
imagine
it.
quite a lot.
So when
Yes, more than that, more than he can imagine.
when you make the comment of wealth unimaginable, he just goes wealth that I can't imagine. Oh,
You're playing this character so well, I'm like physically disturbed.
I love how much I hate this guy.
Right.
Perfect, that's
And
the
you did a
idea.
good job. You're playing like
Oh,
a
man.
really pompous rich guy, and it makes me uncomfortable, but also it's so great.
This man is my greatest hero. Clearly a man of Joaquin who has shipped and praised enough on the altar of gold and has been rewarded bountifully.
Oh.
A man such as yourself would surely want to finance an adventure in the great name of Joaquin. I mean, clearly, you must be her favorite.
Well, if your god is all about money, then yes, I would assume that I would be the favorite after all. But I just need to know if this is something I'm going to be financing. Obviously, you're on an adventure of some kind with no actual leads on where you're going except for some kind of map. What exactly do you all bring to the table for such an adventure?
Well, as we are headed to the GIF homeworld, I bring an intrinsic knowledge of GIF culture and technology. As such, I'm sure once there, I should be able to properly identify the place, tell us whether or not we're in the right place, and of course, excavate all of the simply best stuff.
I bring unpredictability.
She brings fun.
Clementine, when you speak up, he didn't even notice you were there, and he like looks down. It's like, why is there a child here?
As she stares up at him.
Is she grinning? Like in an almost creepy way?
Yeah.
That's
In a
innocent but creepy?
sinister,
Yeah.
creepy, like the Shining Twins way.
Ooh, I love it.
Oh, stop that! Stop that! Stop that! Jeffrey, get the water bottle. Squirt them. Squirt the child.
She's useful, and I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Jeffrey just slowly pulls out a water bottle.
Oh,
I don't recommend that.
And like a big
Don't do
rubber
it.
bulb in the back for spraying.
Yeah,
It-
perfume bottle.
Fine, Jeffrey, put the water bottle away, and he just slowly puts it away.
I bring the power of a goddess.
A goddess, you say? So you're... Well, I mean, you said that you were worshipping a goddess and stuff. So that means you're, what, a cleric of some sort?
Only the finest in this side of the town.
Roll me an insight check. Actually, anyone can roll me an insight check.
Okay.
It's not a big town, is it?
I just want to see.
The rock and roll.
Ah, 11.
Yep.
Crit.
Oh boy.
I got
Oh,
great. insight.
Clementine.
Okay.
Do you even need to roll on this? You know him.
Yeah, the one who's doing the talking did not notice shit.
Okay, so Clementine rolled a 21,
Nine.
and Silas, you rolled a crit, correct?
Yes.
So when Father Coins had mentioned that, you both detect that Moneybags seemed intrigued by that. Like he might have something that needs to be done.
Okay.
If you're looking for anything in particular brought to you, I'm something of a professional smuggler.
A smuggler?
What you need?
I don't
Forget
really
it.
need so much a smuggler. I mean, I can afford just about anything in this town. I mean, I've tried buying this whole rock itself, but the prince just won't cave.
So you're telling me there's nothing you could possibly dream of that you wouldn't want back discreetly?
Well, not
There are
ex-
needs and then there are wants.
Not exactly.
You seem like a man with a lot of wants and few needs.
Zotar, are you sure that these riffraffs are worth the trouble of that you bring them to me with your favor that you have needed from me? And Zotar, again, for those that weren't here for the first stream, Zotar is a half-orc who has a glorious red beard and is wearing a red bandana and kind of wearing more like this, like, basic pirate garbs, kind of like pirate slacks and a black shirt. Nothing too special, but he does also wield like a battle axe and seems to have a cigar in his hand as well. More particularly Cornelius, I've traveled with Cornelius several times, and Cornelius trusts them, I trust Cornelius. They'd be good for what whatever you need on this adventure. Very well. Father Coins, was it?
Yeah.
Let's say that you and your crew prove yourself to me by doing a certain job in your realm of specialties, per se.
Oh, do you require something manufactured? That's well within my capacity.
No, not so much manufactured. More of a cleansing of some sort.
Let's talk a deal.
Very well. You see, I have recently acquired a property here on the rock, so you know, it was a little bit as a side hustle to gather as much more money as I can, because you never go out with more money in my time. But I'd rather got it for rather cheap, and now I figured out why I got it for cheap, as the building, it used to be a hotel and a bar. Unfortunately, this bar hotel has some, well, deadly history to it. So much so that apparently it's haunted, and I can't exactly get anyone to fix it, because anytime anyone tries to fix it, people go missing. As well as hearing, I don't know, screams or something of the sort, I don't know. I pay people to go fix it, and I'm just not getting my money's worth at the moment.
It's probably just a bunch of grifters.
Yes, that's just what I was hoping for, but apparently no, people are going missing and don't even want to fix it. I guess supposedly there might be some kind of truth to it being a haunting. Bunch of hogwash, I say.
Oh,
Anyway.
absolute hogwash.
Indeed. Anyways, the property that I have acquired is known as the Breakwater Tavern. And if anyone would like to, they may roll a history check.
Absolutely. Oh, whoa.
History.
Oh, 5.
I rolled a 1.
Cornelius, you think the Breakwater
Early.
Tavern is basically the equivalent of a Chuck E. Cheese?
Yes, I think I've heard of it. Lovely place for children.
No.
Terrible place for their parents.
Actually, I heard it's not so bad for their parents now. It was worse back in the days.
I'm kind of concerned now about this group. Silas, did you roll a history check or no?
Oh, no, I did not. Sorry. I quit again.
Okay. So, Clementine, Father Coins, and Silas, you have all heard about the Breakwater Tavern and its history. You know that the Breakwater Tavern was a coaching inn that fell into ruin because of its original owner, Madame Acelina, went mad and basically began axe murdering all of her guests, but disappeared after the incident and was never seen or heard from again. And
Lovely.
Sabado, or Silas, with your crit, you would know that the tavern had gone through many owners, and that this business was never able to stay afloat because of odd noises, apparitions, and basically disappearances. So this tavern is well known to be haunted.
Okay. I will keep that to myself until we are in our own
Look,
proximity.
I heard the rumors. I think there's just a bunch of people that just aren't praying enough. You know what I mean?
Yes. Well, it could be a possibility. But if you and this team of, well, actually, which one of you was even the leader, I guess?
We're kind of a socio-anarchist commune.
My God, and you're all going on an adventure together with no leader? That'll be something to sort later, I guess. Anyways, this team, if you would call it, if you go to the Breakwater Tavern and figure out what the cause of these apparitions, noises, or whatever it is, and take care of it, cleanse it, whatever you need to do, just make the business be able to be worked on and profitable, and then maybe we can consider making some kind of deal for me to, what was it, rearrange you a ship or gather you a ship, I guess. Though, I mean, I guess technically you would be getting more of a bargain because a ship is much more than what I'm offering for this quest, but interesting in a way.
We'll get it done.
I suppose that's quite a deal you've got there for us, but I mean, seeing as a business is a business, and we're helping the business, perhaps we can get something of a stake in the business, if you catch my business.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I'm really fucking good at those. Oh, fuck yeah. 25.
25. Ooh. That, I'm not even gonna lie. That was the threshold.
Whoa.
That was the
Nice.
threshold. That was a 25 DC.
Those moments where you're like, fuck, alright, take it.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck. Okay.
Have it, I guess.
Moneybags
Fuck yeah.
kind of
You don't
looks
call me
at you.
Coca-Cola for nothing.
Yeah, Moneybag kind of looks at you. It's like, you are very clever. You know what? You get this hotel cleaned. You can have free stay there at any time, and maybe we can cut a little bit of profit for you as well. So consider it a home, and
Well, that
I'm
just
assuming
sounds-
that none of you have a home, considering how you're dressed. Looks back at Silas.
Looks down at himself.
I snicker.
But very well, you have yourself a deal on that.
Well, I do reckon you got yourself a crew.
Well, let's see
Yes.
how well this job goes. In the meantime, Zota and I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Gnome. I don't know how to pronounce Lee. I don't know your name. Oh, sorry. It's Don. Don Ferroya. Oh, well, that's a intriguing name itself. If you two could stay back and let this team that you've brought here kind of prove themselves to me, we can maybe possibly talk about who's running the ship and such, and have a maybe proper crew for all of you. Zota, we've traveled before. Maybe you have an idea of who to help run a ship and not, since you used to run a ship yourself. I don't know if I would want to go on adventures again, but sure, if it helps them get the ship, I'll stay and talk. Excellent. Looks back at all of you. What are you all still doing here? Go do it. Go take care of the job that just assigned to you. Go. Shoo. Jeffrey, show
Thank
them
you
the
kindly,
room.
sir, and may Joaquin smile upon you.
Yeah, what kind
As you wish, sir.
Yes, sir, right away. And Jeffrey will kind of escort you all back out of the mansion. Before he closes his door, it's like, best of luck to all of you. Master Zotar is a great individual, so if he's willing to trust all of you, I would be willing to trust you as well. Best of luck. And he shuts the door.
Wow. Somehow I
Well,
got out
guys.
of that without having to sell myself, so that's great.
Well, guys, we own part of a bar. What do you want to do?
The way you phrased that was bad. Libby.
No, I mean,
I got out of
like,
that
you
one
all
and
had
sold
to,
myself.
like, you all had to say something about what you brought to the party, and he didn't even look at me.
Nope.
No.
I just stayed quiet.
He.
Smoke and mirrors.
Actually, roll me an insight.
Who, me?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll do a retroactive insight.
Okay. I'm rolling bad tonight. Yay, making up for last time. 10.
Yeah, you couldn't really tell if it was like a racial thing or not.
Oh, no. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sick.
Wait,
He's
the
racist,
stylist
too.
was an elf. He just looked exceptionally dirtier than me.
Couldn't tell. Because of that.
Maybe.
Oh.
Well, he certainly didn't have any good things to say about Silas.
Yeah.
True.
I just thought it was because he was ugly.
All
Wow.
right.
He's not that bad. It's probably
I
just
can
the
hear
death
you.
makeup. You say with your twitching ears. The elf ears.
Yeah, every time Clementine laughs, it sounds like a cursed little girl in a horror movie laugh, by the way.
Awesome.
That goes a little.
Yep.
Ugh. You know, we just
How
started
remarkably
watching The
upsetting.
Haunting of Hill House.
This mechanism that plays an out-of-key music box a little bit.
Oh. Hey, I have a music box. Hold on.
I have a guitar. Just. I swear I wasn't even touching those keys.
Anyway,
All right.
nah.
So
So we're going to a haunted house or haunted.
a haunted
bar?
tavern, which I have posted on the map. Just up
Where?
here.
I'm not on the map.
Oh, you know what?
Jokes on
You're
these
right.
ghosts.
You're not on the map. Here you go.
I'm just watching on Twitch.
Here you go. Now you're on the map.
Yay!
I thought I moved that at the beginning, but apparently no, I was a fool and didn't
No.
do that.
I thought that was intentional.
No, that was just me being a fool.
Where was it again? Can you?
It is
Right.
up here. Boop. Ping it. I'm assuming.
Are
that
you
everyone...
pinging the DM layer?
You know what? I probably am.
I didn't see a ping. There it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was pinging the GM layer.
Okay, and we're all the way down here at the squid.
Yep, the squid is your
Okay.
icon.
Yes, I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess we should start heading to the haunt tavern.
Yeah.
As we go, Kevin.
Sorry.
As we go, Clementine's just skipping.
Okay.
Are you excited to go to a haunted tavern, Clementine? I ask as I walk next to her.
She'll just look at you and like, uh-huh. Kind of
You-
cock-headed.
Do you live at this haunted tavern, Clementine? You strike me as one of those, like, dead children ghouls from those scary tales of, I don't know, what people make up.
No, but it sounds like a nice place to live. I've never had a house.
Oh, well, me neither, kid, so. At least we have that in common.
Not like-
I say kid, you're probably
Even when I was little, I didn't live in a house.
littler.
You forget how old I am?
I do. And I'm using that word to remind myself of how old you are.
Let me guess, you're in your 30s?
No.
Or no, you're an elf, aren't you?
I am an elf.
You're an elf. Okay.
I'm
looks
relatively
like you know
young for
you're-
an elf.
Okay, I couldn't remember if you were an elf. She looks at you like a couple hundred years old.
Roughly. Give or take.
We're about the same age.
Yeah. I'm coming to terms with that. You just look much, much younger. It's deceiving. You do well in your
That's-
swindling work, don't you?
Yeah. Comes in
I'm
handy.
definitely going to pretend to be your mom if we have to do any, like, work like that on this adventure.
Other
Positions failed.
Coins plays my uncle. And dad.
Ah, so wait, am I... Big sister.
Sure.
Yes.
Go with that.
As we head towards this
situation.
haunted house, I'm gonna burn a first level spell and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Wait, what? Why? Are you hurt? Oh yeah.
From the last
you got
thing,
hit.
yeah.
Yeah, I
almost
forgot you got
took,
hurt.
Yeah, I forgot you took damage.
Me too.
Alright,
Wow.
7 hit
I
points
reckon the
back.
jokes on these ghosts. Jokes on these
Some
ghosts.
cleric.
Clementine's more haunted than the rest of them.
So,
might be true.
Father Coins, have you ever done an exorcism before?
I am going to say yes and roll a deceive test.
Okay.
For a second, I thought he said, "I'm going to say yes."
Like,
You thought that was
I
all
left off
that.
the bad accent for a reason. Alright, I rolled a 13. So I'll just say, oh, many. More than you could count.
Okay. Insight?
Is there? I don't remember if it's on this one. I know on some sheets they have passive insight. Is there a passive insight on these character sheets?
I don't
No.
see it. No.
Okay.
No, it's
Just
passive
go
Wisdom.
ahead- Okay, just go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight.
Oh yeah, there is. It's 10.
18.
It defaults to 10 plus your wisdom. Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
what? Oh, there's a way
Turn
to
underneath
calculate
all
what
of your
happens.
skills.
I guess
Yep,
my
passive
passive, you
perception.
said it's 10 plus my wisdom?
Oh.
I rolled higher than that.
Yeah.
I'd
So
like
yeah.
to
So
the roll.
you detected
Yeah.
it.
Okay. 18, yeah. And I just kind of look at him and go, sure, then I'll be counting on you to show us what you're made of, I guess. I just keep walking next to Clementine after that.
Okay. Is there any other conversations going on while you're on this walk? Because I did not prepare random encounters yet. I do need to still prepare that.
Hmm. Do I know who it was that boarded me?
I'm sorry, repeat that?
Do I know who it was that boarded the ship I was on, the shuttle?
That boarded the ship. Roll me a history check.
Mhm. 15.
A 15. With all the chaos that happened on that ship, you have like brief moments of seeing things, but you won't have a full recollection of what boarded the ship. They kind of looked. Some of them kind of looked zombie-ish, but not like your typical zombies. Just kind of more like alert, and they did appear undead, but it was
Okay.
kind of an undead that you weren't really familiar with.
Mhm. Mhm.
Hey, Silas. You're going to blend in pretty well at this tavern if there really are ghouls there.
Isn't that just great?
Yeah, I must have done a great job on that makeup, apparently. Do you want me to wipe that off now?
Please, yes.
Okay. She's
It's
gonna get
beginning
like
to itch.
a cloth out of her pack and like start wiping it all off his face as they like slow down for a minute, I
Mhm.
guess, because we're here, right? The icon is there.
Yeah, I put you there, but
Okay.
if there's like any other conversations going on,
Okay,
during the
okay.
thing,
No,
I just-
mostly
yeah.
I just offered to clean the makeup
Yeah.
that I did really poorly on his face.
yeah, I was just letting the role play go. I'm like, no,
Okay.
yeah, if there's role play that wants to happen, just let it happen naturally.
Pretty much. As I finish wiping it all off, I kind of look at it and I look around to see if there's like a trash can anywhere. 'Cause I don't want to keep it. Is there a trash can?
the section that because you're in mid city right now, so it's not like the cleanest, but you do find some trash cans that you can throw stuff in.
Oh, good.
There's a little bit of filth here in the middle city, but not too much.
I mean, I grew up in a lot of filth, so this is cleaner than I'm used to, and frankly, the street urchins of this district don't need to go through what I went through.
Yeah, it's definitely cleaner than it is in Low City.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna like do a little Philly run off to a trash can and then come back.
All right.
Mhm.
So with that, I will go ahead and move y'all.
Might be a criminal, but I don't litter.
I will move y'all to the Breakwater Tavern. So,
Important to have boundaries.
so the way that this
Yeah, standard.
map works is it is 3 layers. The one on the far left building, that is the lower floor. The middle building is the second floor, and the third
Okay,
section is the roof.
got it.
So just
Okay.
want to clarify that as I get all your tokens put on there. I still need to make the icons for Clementine, Cornelius, and Celine.
No, what? I don't have an icon anymore.
No, oh sorry, Silas, Clementine,
Okay.
Cornelius, and Silas.
It's like I had one last time. Oh, can you give me access or control?
You should.
I
Why
can't
did
click
that
on it.
not? Okay, that's
It
weird.
seems to default to not having.
Yeah, that's
control.
weird. I will. Let's see. Update default
Like,
token. Maybe that will fix
I
it.
think it's just every time we get to a new map, it defaults.
Yeah,
to-
it shouldn't
yeah.
do that though. I'm gonna check everyone else's.
Oh,
Really
there,
quick.
I can move
Okay,
now.
So
Yay.
Cornelius should be fine. Clementine should
can
be
move mine.
fine. Okay, so yeah, it was just yours for some reason. That's odd.
Jeez. That's okay. You ready with
Oh.
your keytar, Devin?
All right, so
Yep.
as you approach, actually, since it's been about an hour, let's go ahead and take a quick break because we got the ads that are about to start anyway too. So
Oh no. Okay.
yeah, we'll go ahead and start because the ads, and then we will continue on. So a quick break, everyone, if you need it. It gives me time to
Really?
relook at it gives me time to relook at the material. Ah!
Yeah. Review.
No, I got most of this down. This was
Okay.
one that I had like, oh, I definitely need to add this on the rock. So this was one I'm like, okay, perfect.
I'm actually watching the ads.
Gotta get
It's
that
like The
ad
Walking
in there.
Dead right now.
Didn't they make a new
Yeah, give
series
them
with
break.
Rick
Walking
and
Dead,
Michelle?
Dead City.
Oh, that's the
I don't
Negan
know.
and Megan one, I believe.
Okay. Apparently
Yeah.
there are a lot of spin-offs following characters now.
Yeah, I think they made a spin-off for like every character now.
Dang. Crazy.
Seems like it.
Except for the one that I wanted to make it to the end. Anyway.
Which one?
Yeah.
Glenn.
Really?
I figured, but I had to ask.
The sweet, cute Asian delivery boy turned badass. Yes.
Did you see it? Did
He
you
was
see his recent show on Netflix, Beef?
Yeah.
That was
I think
so
so.
good.
Remind me which one that was. I think I did.
That was the one
So
where
Two folks that get into the car wreck and fuck with each other for eternity.
basically, yeah.
They become like obsessed with ruining each other's lives and thusly each
Yeah, it was that with that other actress. I forgot her name too, but
other.
Ali
they
Wong.
did a good job. Yes, they did a really good job. I love that.
Yeah.
I also like
Comedian,
his
she's-
work in Invincible. He voices the main
Mhm.
character. So somehow I've been following Stephen Yoon. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, they did announce that Five Nights at Freddy's is finally coming to Dead by Daylight. I think someone was when this played Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Fun.
I don't know if there's anything they could do to get me back into that game.
Well, they also are gonna add a legendary skin to Springtrap with Matthew Lillard actually voicing Springtrap for the legacy skin. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. They're gonna rope me back in. I gotta play
You can count
Shaggy.
You can count on Matthew Lillard to give the nerds what they want.
Yep, it's true.
Right. Yeah. Whew. So, what games has everyone been playing lately?
Yakuza.
Video games.
Yakuza.
Yes.
Repo and The Witcher 3 again.
Nice.
Nice.
Devin.
We're trying to get through Baldur's Gate for the first
Icarus.
full time.
Okay.
Oh, nice. With the new
Yeah.
patch.
I still haven't gotten through it for the first full time either, and I really should. But I also play Valheim and a few other things. Valheim takes a lot of my time.
Ridiculously long game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially if you play with Melissa, who has to loot everything.
I must collect.
I-
That's
We're
just
I am
not
Arms
also-
and armor. That is your income.
Well, wait. I do that too.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm a terrible gamer. I've only played like the first hour of, I think it was Skyrim, and I already, like, in the introduction scene, looted most of the place you start because I thought, gosh, when I get a house later on, I need a full dish set. What
Yes.
if I have guests over? And that is exactly how I filled my inventory, and then realized I have a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skyrim
Yeah.
does have like an annoying number of items that are truly useless. That you
At
can
least in
collect.
Baldur's Gate, I can kind of trash useless items by giving them to merchants for like a coin.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh,
I like how
jeez.
everyone else agreed with me, Devin. That's how you get
Looting.
money.
Arms and armor, bro. Pick it all up.
Yeah.
You gotta
Send it to
get-
camp if you
all
can't
of-
carry it.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but it's also how it takes you 270 hours to get to the third to last boss.
I mean, to be fair,
That's
we're
more
only
progress than I
into
did.
like at near the end of Act 2, and we have like 90 hours. So, yeah.
And we're
It's 'cause
277 in now.
I'm a map completionist.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
at least going to complete the map and do all the possible
Yeah.
quests.
I think my
Oh,
Baldur's Gate
man.
hours are somewhere over 700.
That sounds about
Oh,
right.
that's crazy. I
All
wish I
right.
could
I
play
did
that
all the
much
possible
these days.
Skyrim. That's something.
I would say that with
Do you have
pride. It's just that I've been playing it
280?
since early access opened.
How many hours do I have in
Wow.
Valheim? I'm gonna check this now. It's gone up lately.
All right, our ads are done.
281.
My XCOM 2 hours real quick here.
I think
We're sharing our
everybody's
most
here.
played games now. Valheim,
560
281.
hours of XCOM 2. Yeah, that sounds right.
160?
562.
500. Okay.
Ooh,
560.
Nice. I don't have anything with that many hours, except maybe like the original Fire Emblem released in the States, but I don't want to go get my Game Boy Advance and check that.
All right. So I think everybody is back. So we'll go ahead and swap us back over. And welcome.
I would guess mine is probably Witcher 3 as well.
All right. So as you're all approaching the hotel, the former Breakwater Tavern, it looks like it's about to collapse at any moment. This place looks so disheveled. The entrance is boarded up and locked. There is a wraparound porch that might allow one to find a different way into the hotel. But from what you can tell, this hotel looks like absolute dog shit. It's completely boarded up. Yeah. You should all be free to move around. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on the map so that way it's closer to what you guys are at.
This here is like the big porch.
Yep, so right now you are standing on the big porch, which is the wraparound porch.
That's a door to my token's left.
Yep, that is a door. From what you can tell, too, most of that door is basically boarded up. From what you can tell, most of these windows here also appear to be boarded up.
If anyone doesn't mind, I'm gonna take a quick look around, and then I will crawl up the wall like Spider-Man, looking for the next the easiest window
Okay.
I'm gonna bring your character out then, Livy. I don't think you have actually gone inside yet, right?
No, that's
No,
that's
that's
I'm
the
not
porch.
inside.
Yeah,
No.
they're on. No
I'm
one,
on the
no
porch.
one's inside yet. Just on the porch.
You said this was the front
Okay.
door and it's all boarded up, right?
Yes.
Okay, I missed that
I'm,
part.
I'm gonna kind of look at it a little bit, see if is that board like really on there, or does it look like it could come off pretty easy? Like, is it kind of falling off old wood?
It appears to be made of wood,
Okay.
and it looks like it might be on there pretty well for the most part.
I'm gonna knock just 'cause it's polite,
Okay.
and I might give this character a little bit of a supernatural paranoia.
Okay. You knock, and you don't really hear anything. Sabado, you said that you are climbing on the wall right now. So when you're climbing on the wall, there is a roof right above you because this is like an overhang porch.
Okay. He'll look up and see this just above him, sigh exasperatedly, and then just walk normally up the wall under the overhang and above it.
Okay. I will go ahead and move. You're the one with the red dot, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and move you over here. Since you were, let's see, you can probably say right there. So when you come up there, it's for the most part kind of the same thing up here. You look down to your south, you do see there's some stairs south that lead downstairs to the porch.
Okay.
But from what you can tell up here, there is another door which is right here, and the little blue slashes on here, those are the windows. Everything up here also appears to be boarded up.
Okay. The door and the
Just for
windows.
comedic effect, I'm gonna go up the stairs and meet him there.
Okay.
Are all the windows boarded up on this level that we can see as we walk around on the porch?
Yes. You can kind of like the even though the windows are boarded up, it does allow you to kind of see, but the windows are also like really dusty, so you kind of have to like wipe it a little bit to kind of peek inside.
Okay. Oh, I don't want to make spirits mad, but I feel like we need to break something to enter.
Yeah.
Can't give us a key.
Do we want to start from the bottom and work our way up?
That would seem to
Now,
make the
hold
most sense on a room
That makes
clearing
sense.
level.
Yeah.
Don't
Also,
Climb
I
back
don't.
down.
I also don't think our Cornelius friend here could climb up to that level, unless there are stairs.
Hold up.
There are stairs.
You went
yes.
back down. You went-
What was that, Coins?
Yeah, so there are stairs to the south, which Father Coins went up the stairs to meet Silas up on the upper balcony.
Coins
Okay.
turns around and I've just Batmaned over the balcony.
I'm back.
Hang on. Hey, oh, I was right in the middle. We all
I'm
have
like-
to remember that we're minority owners in this place now. Let's not go breaking no windows.
I don't think we
I
own
need to
this
re-
place.
I need to remodel this place anyway, Coins. You see
There's
anyone
a
staying
point.
here?
It lacks a certain charm right now.
Hmm.
I mean,
Honestly, you might make more money selling this place as like a tourist attraction for haunting.
now that's thinking outside the box.
Yeah, some people like that stuff. Honestly, if it's really haunted, we should probably burn it to the ground. Just saying.
Not what we agreed to, unfortunately.
Well, we
I
gotta
know.
make it look like an accident and get the insurance payout, right?
Exactly. There. See,
that get
now
rid of
you're
the-
thinking with that
Yeah.
brain.
Would that also get rid of the ghosts? Does anyone know?
Potentially. There's something
Don't
about
think so.
purifying with fire. I don't know.
It's right.
Well, I
We'll
guess
just
let's go
rebuild it
inside.
on a burial ground.
Well,
Uh,
are they
I'm gonna-
attached, are they attached
gonna
to the
try-
location or to people?
I'm going to try to, as unobtrusively as possible, remove boards from this
The door?
door.
Okay.
I will
Yeah.
assist.
So one thing I do want to point out for both Silas and Father Coins, when you were both up on the upper balcony. How fast were you moving up there? Were you kind of like moving pretty quickly?
Meandering,
Meandering. Okay.
sauntering.
When you were up there, you did feel like you did hear like a lot of squeaks, like anytime that you were walking.
Okay. Like
Oh,
the floorboards
Hey,
are
squeaky
compromised.
floorboards.
Like the floorboards might roll me an insight check or investigation. Investigation, actually, both of
Investigation. Investigation. 18.
you. 18. Okay.
I got a 21.
21. Okay. So when you were up there, you both could feel like if you maybe walk too fast on these boards, there's a chance it might collapse.
Father Coins is not a small man.
Importantly.
Yeah.
Father Coins, especially you. You feel like if you move way too fast on these things, it will collapse. But, okay, so, Silas, you said that you were going to try to take the board off of the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it like as gently and unobtrusively as I possibly can.
Okay, go
Using
ahead.
like if I have to break out little tools or whatever.
Go ahead, roll me a strength check.
Strength. May I use sleight of hand?
You know what? Sure.
Because I'm trying to weasel this shit off here. Could have been better. Well, okay. 18.
18. As you're kind of like trying to figure out like the points on the board a little bit, you can tell the boards are on here relatively tight. To the
Okay.
point where
It's
you would-
gonna, yeah.
yeah, it's gonna require some kind of strength out of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm all out of ideas.
All right. I guess we got to kick a door in. Yeah? He didn't give us a key. How are we supposed to get in?
Oh,
All right,
I
that's
will.
coming out of your paycheck.
Huh?
I will fiddle with a panel on my armor for a minute, and then a
I don't know.
set of lockpicks is just gonna spring
Oh.
out of the wrist.
I mean, hello?
Okay.
Lockpicks. But it's boarded, isn't it?
The door is boarded, yes.
Oh,
Alright.
well then I'm gonna raise my other hand and let it crackle with energy.
That's worse.
Okay.
It's not locked, it's boarded up.
Crowbar?
Which is
No one has crowbar. A
That might be
crowbar.
Yeah.
overkill.
Or and then think about it for a moment and go no, and then produce a crowbar.
now we're talking.
Pretty sure I already
Um,
have on me.
I have a burglar's
double-checking that.
pack that has a crowbar.
That does have
There
a
you go.
crowbar in it, yes.
I will offer a crowbar when he says crowbar.
Okay.
All right, I will take the crowbar.
You're
Okay.
strong, right, buddy? You're pretty big, so I assume so.
Well, I'm not, but the armor tends to make up for that.
Fantastic. Use it.
Okay. If you're gonna try to pry the board off, go ahead and roll me a strength check, and since you're using a crowbar, go ahead and roll it with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Does this actually help with my strength? I don't. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, well, this should be interesting.
know.
Helps in combat, not in mundane circumstances. So, with advantage, then.
Fight the door.
Strength. Well, I tried that, and you all looked a little bit askance, so here we are.
You can just
That's a
punch it.
10.
Okay. So Cornelius, you take this crowbar and you try to get it into the board, and you're pulling with all of your might.
Don't break my crowbar.
This thing will not come off.
You hear the whining of magical servos.
Can I offer an assist?
Yeah, go ahead, roll me a strength check with advantage.
Okay. It's like, I'm assuming it's user error, but okay, with advantage.
10 was advantage?
Safe
My strength
assumption.
is terrible, so this will be interesting. Oh, and I forgot to do.
There you go.
Nat 20.
There you go. All right, so
I make it look effortless
yeah,
because
so
I'm very well trained in burglary.
yeah, you see Cornelius just struggling with this, like, and you kind of just come up and just kind of tap on his shoulder. Cornelius, you see this and you kind of like, oh, okay, here you go. As you grab the crowbar with no effort whatsoever, you just pull the board right off, no problem.
It clanks to the ground, and I'm just like, see, easy. There's
Nail
more
almost
to
in my eye.
there's more to get
you're
off,
fine.
right?
Yeah,
Or is
and
that just one
you,
board?
yeah, no, there are more, but you do manage to like pull each one off easily.
Okay. Fantastic.
And now
Gonna
you
show them how
have-
breaking in is done, guys.
And now you have a door right in front of you.
Is it locked? I try the knob.
It is locked.
Time for the
Now
pick.
I produce my lockpicks.
I already have a lockpick.
Oh, well, you do that then.
Okay.
Both
This
of
is
those
what I
almost
offer
caught
to
my
the
eye.
team, right?
Go ahead
Okay.
and roll me a dexterity check with advantage because
Okay.
you're using thieves' tools.
Advantage. There, now I remember to toggle it. I rolled awful. That's the thing I'm good at. Okay. Can I use inspiration? I feel like I should. I got one earlier.
Yes, but oh, that's right. I did forget. We did take a break when that all happened. So you do have one inspiration. Melissa,
do.
You also got an
Melissa
inspiration
got one
during
too.
that break as well.
Did, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so
So
yes,
I'm gonna
you
use that
can.
because that is my most trained thing, and I feel a little ashamed. So, okay, 22.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to pick this lock with no problem.
Yay!
As you
And then I'll just open the door.
yeah, you open the door and give me 1 second. I'm just gonna mark off your inspiration on the thing really quick.
I'll be like,
Those inspirations
hey,
see a
are
brother.
there any
King.
ghosties here? I knocked earlier and no one answered, so I assume that since no one told me not to, it's okay to come in.
So okay, so you
Thank you.
haven't entered in yet, correct? You were just
I'm just kind of like leaning toward the door to announce that in the doorway.
okay. Give me 1 second because I think I can unlock this. Right? Delete. Okay. So
Oh,
when
the
you-
lair?
Yeah. When you look inside, from what you can tell inside before you walked in,
Mhm.
the hotel's receptions room appears to be in complete contradiction to the conditions of the rest of the building. Like, it looks
Oh.
orderly, it like looks super clean. And from what you can tell,
Like-
but from the desk that's right in front of you, it looks like the desk itself is made of oak and polished metal. So like this room looks really nice compared to the rest of the building.
Okay.
Is the ghost the former receptionist?
There's no one
The
there
receptionist
yet.
really likes.
Yeah, there's just
Okay. Well, it looks inviting, so I'll kind of like I'm gonna walk in before, I guess, and let everyone follow me as they want.
okay.
Gonna walk to the front desk.
And actually,
Kinda look around.
as soon as you step inside,
Uh,
Okay, going
ghost.
in, fine.
I gotta move you really quick. Oh no, that's perfect. I moved that. Okay. As you
Someone
walk
appeared.
in, a ghost that appears to be kind of like in a uniform appears at the front desk, and there's also a will-o'-the-wisp that appears at the end of the hallway as or basically right
Wisp.
where who is that? Who's standing in the purple dot?
The purple? Oh,
Who's purple?
That's me.
That's you.
purple's Cornelius.
That's Cornelius.
I'm gonna move you right there as a will-o'-the-wisp appears right there. The ghost that appears is like, you all need to leave immediately. This is no place for any of you to be here.
What?
I
No vacancy?
respectfully disagree.
I'm
And
with
why
Silas.
would that
No
be?
Technically, as the non-rightful owner of the building, you are squatting.
I am squatting. I have been taking care of this building as best as I can, trying to hold back the evilness that has been here.
See, listen, Corny.
Doing a shit job taking care of this block. Hasn't turned a profit in years.
We're not
What
trying to earn a profit. We're trying to keep the evil spirits back as much as possible. And so far, we've only been able to take care of this one room. So if you wish to live, I'd advise you all to leave.
What evil spirits? Slow down.
Yes, that's my question
That's fine.
too.
I don't know if I need to tell any of you this. I believe you all should just leave, please.
What if we
don't
want to
it
help
anymore.
get rid of the evil?
And how would you be able to help?
I don't know. We got a cleric with us. He seems to think he's really good at that.
Which one
I've
of
been
you is a
dead
cleric?
once. I assume that gives me some sort of insight.
Well,
Especially
That
if
would
they're
be-
freeloading evil spirits. He seems to have a real issue with that.
Father Coins, cleric of Joaquin, the only goddess who pays back with interest at your service.
Are you sure this man is a cleric?
Oh yeah, he's
That's
ordained
his
as
one?
hell.
We assume so.
He told us he is.
He ain't my daddy, so that's not why I call him father.
Pretty sure he had a license somewhere once.
Once.
Shrugs.
Was it revoked?
All I
Were we
say
just
Excellent
sent
question,
here to
actually.
cleanse this place of
Absolutely
evil
nothing.
with a revoked license cleric?
And what exactly would happen if you are so-called cleansing the evil out of here? I want this hotel. I mean, I've taken care of this hotel myself. I should be rightfully having this myself, after all.
Well, we can tell it's a ghost, right? Like,
Yes,
He's-
you can tell it's a ghost.
do I tell him? I kind of whispered to the group in a hushed tone.
Tell you what,
Ghosts
if you
own
can
things?
withstand the sun, you can have this building.
What's withstand the sun? What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. I feel like maybe a little radiant energy might be a little harsh on your complexion.
What?
If you're catching my business.
No, I'm not catching your business.
Perhaps you're being a little too transparent, Father.
Oh, you're right. She probably sees right through me.
Tell you what, since you're apparently in battle with something else infesting this building, maybe we can assist with that, rather than, attempting to get you out, since you don't seem hostile, just,
He
inhospitable.
he seems very good at the cleanliness part of the job.
Gee.
She? They? I honestly don't know. I didn't ask.
Yes, I can respect that. Cleanliness is next to a great number of things, mostly technical proficiency in my experience.
And
Not mine.
they did show up before we rang the bell. That I think is on the counter. I think I saw a bell in the art. So.
There is a bell on the counter, yes.
There you go. They were here before ringing the bell. That's customer service.
Go ahead, y'all, and give me a group persuasion check.
How does that work again?
Basically, I'll roll a persuasion check, and depending on how many people pass, this will determine if it's a pass or not.
21.
Yummy.
I don't have advantage, so take the
Five.
left one, which is a 13.
I'm rolling so
Off
bad
to a
tonight.
terrible start.
We're not convincing.
I do not trust any of you whatsoever. Leave
I wouldn't
now
either.
if you wish to live.
So are you going to kill us, or is like an evil spirit going to kill us? I just want to know.
I will need to push you out as best as I can if I need to.
So you're going to kill us.
I gotta say, I think that'd be a real bad move.
Yeah, same.
As I must agree.
I'd
We're
rather
offering
not.
to help.
What? And what other option would there be? You know
Let
what?
us.
Actually, you know what's
Nope.
fine. If you want to help, how about this? You pay 10 gold, and I will give you privilege of staying here.
Total?
And gold. We're partial owners of this place.
You are no owners here. I am the rightful owner here.
Do owners work for
10
seven?
gold?
Go
What do you
us
need 7
three.
gold for? Alright, fine, have it your way. Here's 3 gold.
I will produce the other 7 gold.
Didn't know I was getting in league with a bunch of suckers.
That's 10
I
gold.
guess I'll let that be in
Each?
character. I was
10
mostly just
gold each, yes. Each of you pay 10 gold, and you may you may
Is it
stay
because
here.
Is it because he's being cheap? I point at Silas.
At the moment, I might even increase it, yes.
Hey,
I fork
I'm a nice
over my
man.
other 3 gold.
I'm a nice
You only
guy.
You can have 10 gold from me over my cold, dead Kitar.
Your keytar?
All right.
He loves his guitar.
We're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
No, I don't want
Oh,
to.
good.
I don't have enough for this. Okay.
Don't you love it when the healer gets you into fights?
I mean, I've been the healer
No.
that gets people into fights, so yes. All right, initiative. I gotta. Remember to select me.
Oh,
Remember
good.
to
It
select-
actually did
Little
it
bit of
correctly this time.
Okay.
22, please.
22.
I
for
am rolling
Silas.
terribly tonight. This is gonna be.
I
fun.
got a 9!
Let's see.
Also,
Oh shit, I'm not first.
I've been watching the chat. Apparently, you're Devon's.
Oh, okay. Hold on. For some
Captain.
reason, it's adding everyone twice. I saw that. Yes.
That's
I like
fun.
it. I like when everyone fights over me. It's great. Okay, so
It's so nice to be loved and desired.
So nice to be loved and desired. Alright. I'm gonna manually add everyone just because for some reason it was adding everyone twice.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Hawaii Angel Uwu says ara ara.
Ada ada.
This is a language I do not speak.
It's called weeb. It's okay.
Oh, I know. I just-
Arrah, what an interesting phrase.
Clementine. Wait,
I'm fluent in
also
weeb.
8. Silas, what did you get?
22.
22. And Cornelius, you got a 9. And now for the Will of the Wisp, which I need to pull up. Open character sheet. This over
Clementine,
here.
how do we roll the same again? We need to roll off.
What the fuck? Okay. Well,
I just looked at it and went, wait a
you're-
minute.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
All right, roll off for
Okay.
Roll
Celine and
D20.
Clementine.
D20. Boom. Yeah, I won this time.
Ooh,
Okay, so
You did.
put this in
I lost
order,
last time, so this is fine.
and then move you up. Okay. Silas, you have first turn, and you notice that this ghost was not happy with that comment. It looks like they're about to strike. What would you like to do? As I switch the music to battle music.
Yes, I am putting
Yeah, it's pretty calm right now.
Time for all good puppies to go to sleep. Okay. They're coming at me. Let's go ahead and I will cutting edge and disengage. Gosh, this place is a tight squeeze, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I will hop up onto the wall in this corner
Okay.
from exactly where I was standing, and then I will Eldritch Blast at the ghost.
Okay.
Wait, let me check a swashbuckler thing. which is an ally. That's not any better. That is 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
Sweet. And that is... Oh. Eight force damage.
8 force damage. Alright.
And that is my turn.
Okay, so Jeeves is kind of just eyeballing Father's coins, looking like he's about to strike. As you scuttle away really quick, he like takes a quick look at you and sees you're on the wall as a blast just comes and shoots him right at just. Father Coins, it is now your turn.
Okay. Does anybody need healing?
I think
Nope.
Cole needed healing on the way here.
But he took care of it, I think.
He did.
You know, sort of.
All right. I will bless. Let's see. I will bless Livy's character's name. I forget.
Selena?
Clementine. And the gift. Cornelius. That's the name.
Oh, thank you.
And then for my bonus action, I will cast I'll use a Bardic Inspiration on Silas.
Yay.
And you're kind of staying put.
Back into this corner.
Okay. It is now Jeeves' turn. The ghost name is Jeeves.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Naturally.
So,
Supernaturally.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I respect that pun.
Thank you. I'm gonna make as many as I can.
Oh, okay. I guess that's what we'll do first then. Yeah, okay. Celine, I need you
What?
to make me a charisma saving throw.
Okay. I'm not rolling good. 5.
Okay. Ugh.
Did I die?
No, I'm sorry. Jeeves sees Father Coins back up in the corner, sees Silas up on the wall, and he turns to look at you, Celine, as he kind of just jumps at you like a jump scare, and basically enters into your body as you have now become possessed.
Oh no.
Hey God, she is
Oh
blessed.
no.
What? Oh,
All right.
There, you can use your bless to die.
I guess I've been possessed. Sorry,
Yeah,
my daughter just
you
ran
could
in and
use
gave
the
me
ble-
flowers.
You could use the bless. What? How much is the blessed die?
It's a D4.
It won't help.
I don't think an 8 is
That
gonna,
won't
or a
help.
9 is gonna help.
Not gonna help. All right, so the ghost now controls your body. Cannot be attacked. Cannot be targeted by attacks except ones that turn undead. And that was its action. So let's see. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hide them because they are technically not on the board as they are now in possession of Selena. Selena,
Great.
even though you are possessed, you don't have control of your body, but you are
Right.
cognitive of everything that is happening right now. So, like, you're
Fantastic.
still aware of what is happening.
Okay. Good to know. Yeah. I guess
Oh.
be on standby. Also, I need to talk to my husband for a second.
Yeah,
so
no
I'll be
worries.
right back.
Okay, that's an action. Okay, cool. I had to double check on that. It is now the Will-o'-the-Wisp turn. Let's see. What can the Will-o'-the-Wisp do? Not a whole lot. So the Will-o'-the-Wisp is going to attack Cornelius.
Oh, good.
I'm assuming that will not hit. That is a 6.
That will miss.
Yep. Okay. Cornelius, as you watch Jeeves take control of Selena, you look to your left as you see this Will-o'-the-Wisp like try to charge at you, and you dodge out of the way as it kind of like tries to fly and hit you, but manages its miss. It is now your turn.
Okay. Do I know anything about curing possession while I'm here worrying about that?
Roll me a religion check.
A religion. Good. 23.
A 23.
Hmm.
Okay. Let me look at this possession thing really quick. The most that you know is that the possession lasts until the body drops to 0 hit points, so either the person needs to be knocked out for the ghost to come out. It can be forced out by an effect like Dispel Evil and Good.
Oh, good. You, coins. Banish the spirit, would you? And then, do I still have an action, or was that my action?
We'll say that was a free action. So you still have your action.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then I will.
Pray.
Yeah. Then I will step lightly towards the Will-o'-the-Wisp, and then extend one genteel gauntleted hand at it, and do my Thunder Gauntlet attack.
Okay.
For which I also get a 23.
Okay, that will definitely hit.
That is 9 thunder damage, and it has disadvantage on attacking anybody but me until we get back to me.
Okay.
And since I still have a... Go ahead.
Is your Thunder Gauntlets magic by chance or no?
It is considered a magical attack,
Okay,
I believe.
cool. I just want to make sure. Oh, wait. I misread this. Okay.
And then I will use my bonus action to poke it with my offhand. In the
Okay.
same manner. That is a 16 to hit.
A 16 will not hit.
Okay. Then I will miss, and that is it for my turn.
Okay, so you take your gauntlet and strike at it as you're electrocuting the spirit, and as you try to take your other hand at it, the spirit kind of like moves out of the way a little bit and avoids your second attack. It is now Celine's turn, who is possessed, so let me pull up her character sheet.
Oh, she stepped away.
Yeah. Oh.
How appropriate.
Oh, good thing she's
Metaphysically.
Yeah, good thing they're not a swashbuckler either. Alright. They're gonna pull out their
They're
They're
short
just an
sword.
assassin.
Yeah, they're gonna pull out their short sword, and they're gonna come at you, Father Coins. And they're gonna attempt to strike.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Joaquin.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. It was a crit.
You're critted on.
Oh no.
That's
You critted the healer.
the worst.
Okay, so
Oh,
the
man.
crits aren't set up
I'm
correctly
back.
on here. Okay, so that's
about
gonna
that.
be 7 piercing damage.
You just crit in your possession on coins.
Why am I rolling well when I'm not me?
The way she goes,
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
I,
Forgive me, Father, for I have stabbed you in the leg.
Yes. Forgive me, Father, for I stabbed.
And
Forgive me,
let's
Father, for I have stabbed.
See what else.
Yes.
Let's take a look. Oh. Immediately after you use an attack action, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed. Okay, I need to double check possession really quick. Let's see here.
Oh.
It
Can
otherwise
possession
uses-
use my monk abilities?
That's what I'm double checking. I'm just making sure. It otherwise uses the possessed target statistics, but doesn't gain access to the target's knowledge, class features, or proficiency. So no, it does not get access to the class features.
Yay.
So
I'll just be stabbing.
yep. So just a stabbing, and that is Celine's turn. Clementine.
Please don't kill me, guys.
She's gonna cast Moonbeam on the Will of the Wisp
Okay.
and hope that that does something.
Oh, did the music not restart? It did not.
Two. DC 14.
A DC 14. Okay, con save, eh? I don't know why it keeps rolling with advantage. It failed, though.
Hey, it takes 18 radiant.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, okay. How do you want to do this?
I just one-shot it? Oh, fuck yeah.
All I had left was 18 life.
Oh, hell yeah. The moonbeam erupts from the ceiling, and it just goes... It explodes in shards of light and disappears.
Okay. I mean, it's a little ball of light as you just see this radiant beam of light hit this ball of light as the ball of light just kind of like shimmers a little bit. It slowly dissipates, and it is no longer there.
Beautiful.
All right. Now, how do you take care of the possession?
Good question.
Yes, Father. How do you take care of the possession? By
Is
that I mean stabbing.
is that all everything for you, Clementine?
Yeah, that's a full action.
Okay. Silas, it is now your turn.
Hmm.
Please don't hurt me too bad.
Please don't hurt me. Stab, 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 stab.
I mean, Selena's in there. She just doesn't have control of her body.
I mean, you're able to still speak and stuff too, so
Oh, I can talk?
you're still
Okay.
you are cognitive. Yes, you were still like aware of everything around you.
I
You
wasn't
just
sure
have-
if I could, like, control my mouth muscles.
Yeah, you could still. We'll say that you can still talk at least, but yeah, you just have
Okay.
no control over your body itself.
On that note, I'm like, uh-oh. Oh, no.
Sorry, Father.
Sorry, coins, I think.
It's all right. I accept indulgences.
We've determined that the ghost cannot be targeted by spells. Or is that, am I misremembering?
Cornelius had said to fathers to dispel them. So yeah, basically from what you can tell is that you don't know if the target would be attacked or not, but from Cornelius, the only thing that really seems to affect it are spells that target undead, and to get the possession to end, things that are like dispel evil and good spells.
That's alright. The thing I was thinking about doing won't work anyway because it's hostile towards me, so.
Okay.
I think maybe Silas is going to say there's still time to rethink this in an attempt to.
Now let's talk to the ghost.
Yeah, I'm certain that this thing is fully enraged and just going to try to kill us until we kill her or it. But
If you'd like, if you're not going to do an attack action, we can go ahead and say that you can roll a persuasion as your action.
okay, I will do that. Persuasion 19.
A 19. Okay. That actually at the threshold. Y'all are hitting
Hey.
that threshold. Y'all hitting that threshold.
Man, we can talk our way out.
Yeah, 19. What's the threshold for this one?
Woo.
Uh,
I'd hate to see you go this way. You seem pretty dedicated to this place. Let us help.
uh,
Maybe you'll still have a career.
I'm trying to. So speaking through Celine,
Tell me what to say. No, it's fine.
Sal's is like on the wall and like gesturing.
Is it
like,
my voice?
kinda, but it's like more like that spooky effect kind of deal.
Yeah, like with my voice with the
Dual
spooky
tones.
effect. I know what
So,
you're talking
yeah,
about.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, I have the rightful owner and employee of the month at this home, and all I want is get paid.
He wants to get paid. That's
looks back at Father Coins.
Well, it just so happens we got an opening.
Are we recruiting ghosts?
You know what?
Oh, is it-
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep the turn order still the same, but we'll be slightly out of initiative. It's like, what do you mean?
Well, I don't rightly see you as, I think you got more potential than front desk. I see you as kind of a coach for future employees. I think your dedication to this place could really strike them in the heart and make them really work hard for this place. Quite frankly, what I'm saying is I think you got management potential.
Go ahead, roll me a persuasion with disadvantage, mainly because he's mostly angry with you.
The ghost can't hear
I
Celine's
require
mind, right?
gold.
Congrats, you're a manager. You're salaried
All right,
now.
that's fine.
You never clock off. Anyway.
Yep.
I'm sorry, did you say what your persuasion was?
Yeah, it was an 11.
11? That doesn't help me at all! I want ownership!
Managers get a significant pay raise over the grunts. Selena tries to say.
Quiet, you! As he kind
You
of
don't
like,
want-
he slaps,
you don't
he
want
slaps your own
ownership.
hand.
Oh.
You don't want ownership. It's a lot of work, and honestly, it ain't where the profit is.
I've done plenty
Management.
of work.
You get a nice, comfy salary. You get health care. God knows you need it.
The investment in this place would be tenfold of what a manager would be making.
What about when we get rid of the evil you guys
Oh,
will
fucking
be a...
ghost.
Certainly not making any money with evil spirits tormenting the place.
Uh-huh. That's why we want to get rid of them, so we can make money again with this place. Probably with you. And
Look,
she's
I got
like,
an in with boss upstairs.
You
And I
have
think
an
I can
in
cut
with
you a deal.
madam? And we're gonna go back into
All of us just standing around overstimulating this already
No.
angry ghost.
Joaquin.
it's in my body. How do I feel?
You feel all those tingles, but not the good tingles like the oh
Yeah.
my god, you feel what's the best way to
Is it like being bloodbent? Am I being bloodbended right now?
yeah, that's the best way to
And-
put that. Yes, you're being bloodbended right now.
Great. I feel like shit.
Yeah, very very uncomfortable.
You're a puppet.
Yep.
Mm,
Yep.
yeah.
Someone else is
what's funny about
piloting
that
your
is that I'm
limbs.
scared. The funniest part of this is I'm scared of possessed puppets, guys.
And so much so
IRL.
you've become the possessed puppet.
Welcome to your nightmare.
Uh,
Usually they're
Yeah.
friends with Clementine.
She'll just nod her head.
Yeah. We're gonna go back into the turn order now. Father Coins, it is your turn.
All right. Yeah. Cornelius's assertion that dispel good and evil is up my alley might be slightly mistaken.
You know, you do the whole religion thing. Surely that's in your wheelhouse. Your bellwether. Your
Also, who's
area
that you
of
guys?
expertise.
You have Magnus?
Magnus.
Yeah,
Yep.
Magnus.
Magnus is
Yes,
the red boy.
My cat has decided now is the time to be a pain.
Are you a bard masquerading as a cleric?
I would like to cast suggestion and try again to convince this ghost that it is more likely to find success being the steward of this inn, and that we can help clean it up with his help and make it the grand hotel he hopes it to be.
So, unfortunately, this spell is not going to work.
Does it still cost me a slot?
It will cost you a slot, yes, because you wouldn't have known.
Always.
Fuck.
Actually, you know what?
I think we all know the answer to that
I'll
one.
give you a chance. Roll a religion check.
In theory, I'm good at those. That's
But
a
in
nat
practice?
one.
Yeah, it's going to cost you the spell slot.
Now, look. A ghost or a superstar? That's all I got.
Yeah.
Did you ask if he's a ghost or a superstar?
He completely
Wants to be.
ignores you. It is Jeeves' turn. But the way that I have been doing this is he doesn't take the action until Selena's turn. Actually, wait, hold on here.
Isn't it my turn next? I'm confused. Oh no, okay.
Unless...
On my turn, can I try to resist? Actually?
That's actually what I was double checking. I want to make sure. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's
Might
very
not be with
uncomfortable,
ghost
and I would like to
possession.
push him out.
The possession lasts until the body drops to 0 hit points. The ghost ends it as a bonus action. The ghost turned or forced out by effect to dispel evil. When possession ends, the ghost... No, apparently it doesn't say anything on here.
So I can't just try to push him out.
Yeah.
But I can still try to act on my own, right? Like, with lots of rolls, I'm sure.
You know
Maybe.
what? Yeah, that way
Like,
that way
closed
it's not
stuff?
just you just not doing anything, because that's no fun. But I will say, because since I took control of you on your turn, he's not going to do anything this turn.
Okay.
To make up for that. So yeah.
Because he'll be on my turn now.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah. He'll basically attempt to try to do something, but you can try to resist it.
Okay.
All right.
Or I could try to do
Cornelius.
something and he could try to resist it, right? Or do I have to be in control first? Is this like a grapple, but of the souls?
We'll do. You know what? I'll go ahead and say that you can roll. You can repeat the saving throws, but you'll roll them with disadvantage since you're already possessed.
Okay. Oof.
But Cornelius, it is now your turn.
All right, I shall wiggle my fingers in an arcane way, and or sort of in a manipulative, technical way, and then cast. Where is it? Cast Booming Blade. But in this case, it will be Booming Finger.
Okay.
Phrasing?
Reach out and poke poke Livy's character.
Selena.
So this, yeah. So for purposes of the spell itself, yeah, it doesn't do any damage. Well, okay. So first I need to roll an attack. So I'm gonna roll the Thunder Gauntlets because it goes off on my Thunder Gauntlets. So roll an 18 to hit.
And since you're attacking Selena, that will hit.
Okay. So I do 9 thunder damage to Selena.
Okay.
And if Selena moves more than sorry. On a hit, the target suffers the weapon's attack. The weapon attacks normal effects. So you have disadvantage on attacks against anyone but me. And if you willingly move 5 feet or more before the start of my next turn, you take a d8 of thunder damage.
Okay.
And then the spell
Cool.
ends.
I probably don't know the technicalities of this, but
Yeah.
And I am hoping that this disincentivizes our friend Jeeves from moving anywhere.
this room is pretty small. How far did I have to move?
Not that far. It's just one square over.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anything else, Cornelius?
Nope, that'll be it. Father Coins, try your thing again, if you please.
All right. Selena, go ahead. Roll me a charisma saving throw
Okay.
with disadvantage. Since
With
you are currently
disadvantage.
possessed.
Right. Disadvantage. I need to remember to toggle it. 11.
Okay.
You have
You are still possessed, and you're going to attempt to attack Father Coins again.
Oh, okay.
Pity, really.
I believe that's a miss.
Probably.
7.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Clementine.
She's gonna yell at the spirit, "Don't you fucking dare!" And then she will, right after saying that, apologize to Selena and move Moonbeam onto her.
Okay.
Oh. Ow.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
I need healing. You better be a real cleric.
All right. So Moonbeam, it's a saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Con.
Con save. Go ahead and roll that con save, Selena.
Con save. Okay.
Vaporized.
I can't roll above a 10 tonight, guys. At least not very well.
All right.
It's 2d10.
I got
Oh,
one nat
no.
20 and that was it. It's okay. I
12
have a lot
damage.
of health still, sort of. I have a moderate amount of health still.
Well, this wasn't my plan of having PvP right away.
I wasn't planning on failing a charisma save right away. I'm actually
Don't worry, those evil
supposedly
stuff.
decent.
Nope, gonna possess you now.
Yep, evil things.
Oh. Supposedly I'm decent at charisma anyway. I don't know how I failed. I have 17 charisma.
Mhm.
All
Welcome
right.
to the joys of level 4.
Level 4.
4.
4?
5.
I'm
Yeah,
like, wait a minute, hold on. Y'all should be 5.
Wait, do you need another level?
Oh, I might.
Oh no.
Yeah,
like, I'm
you,
level
y'all should be level 5. Otherwise, this might be even more troublesome.
I'm level 5.
Okay, cool.
Excuse me while I screw around with my character sheet a little bit.
No worries. Silas.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, that was 20 damage? Right?
12.
A 12.
12. Okay, sorry. I'm mathing.
No, you're good.
Not quite half, but I'm looking rough.
Which little character model is yours, Selena?
What?
Which little token is Selena?
Top.
I'm actually the one with the picture up here in the white.
Okay.
Are you on the wall still?
Yep.
Standing there.
He's like, he's kind of propped up, leaned back against the wall, like,
How do I help?
like one would lean against a, I don't know, a fucking wall in a park somewhere.
I imagine you standing on a wall leaning on the ceiling for some reason.
Yeah,
but
exactly,
The gravity
yeah.
would make that like a really cool crunch exercise.
I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do, dude. The magic for this. My magic hurts.
Well, if I hit 0 health, I will not be possessed anymore.
Yep. Then we
True.
can aid.
Hmm. Okay.
That's my
They'll
strategy.
shrug, look at all the coins and be like, "You're gonna get her up, right?"
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, here goes. Finger guns, Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That hits.
That will definitely hit.
And the element of this that I forgot last time is that I have invocations for this. So I'm gonna do Agonizing Blast.
Cool.
So it's gonna be a little bit more demolish. So it's gonna be 12 force damage.
All right. I hurt. I hurt bad.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna be a bloody mess, and this is just payback for me making you look like death. I'm actually dead. No, not yet.
He looks legitimately apologetic.
I'll keep that in my memory as long as the ghost doesn't traumatize me too much.
And then he'll clear some space for himself and hop over on top of the desk over here, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. So yeah, those blast hit Selena. It's like, are you really going to attempt to kill your friend? Looks back at Father Coins as it's their turn.
It's all right. I got a plan. And I am going to listen to Cornelius and just try again. Now, I don't know if I've talked to you about our matching 401k plan. That's a 16.
A
On my
16 will not work.
Oh wait, do I cast persuasion? No, it's a wisdom saving throw for
Yes.
suggestion.
Oh, that wouldn't work either.
The wisdom saving throw? It doesn't make wisdom saves?
It is
Probably cannot be charmed.
it can't be charmed.
Mm.
It has the immunity to being charmed.
All right. Who's purple? Is that?
Cornelius.
So
Yep.
I
It's
will
Cornelius.
say you don't bring your spell slot because you would have noticed from the first time you tried it wouldn't have worked. So I will give you that at least.
Mm-hmm.
The spell was just straight up noticeably ineffective the first time.
Yes.
All right.
So you didn't burn your spell slot and you still have your action.
All right. Let's see. I already got bless on everyone. Maybe. Would have said it. I'll cast a minor illusion to show his guest log being trifled with, like pages being torn out.
Okay.
Maybe the candle starts getting closer and closer to it.
Psychological warfare. I appreciate this.
Okay. Roll me. Oh.
Deception? That's a
Yeah. I would say
Cantrip.
deception or intimidation. Your choice.
Definitely deception. That's a nat one.
Again? You need new dice, Devin.
He doesn't even notice it. There's just a fury in his eyes that he just wants to murder you. All right.
Hey, look over there.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a thing.
Cornelius.
Yes.
It is your turn.
All right, I'm just going to. Well, let's see. I guess this still places me between the ghost and the majority of my friends, my companions, my boon adventuring buddies. And now I'm just going to lock and load like my fists are a pair of shotguns and roll in on her.
Okay. Do the Henry Cavill.
Let's just see if we can maybe knock you out, shall we? And we'll just Thunder Gauntlets once. That is a natural one. I'm going to use the inspiration I got from I don't remember who last time
Good call.
to re-roll that. Thank you, whoever you were. Thunder Gauntlets again. There we go. That is a 16 to hit, and then I do have the D4 from being blessed that I've been forgetting to use. So that is a 19 total to hit.
Okay. That should hit.
Alright, that is 9 thunder damage, and then with my extra attack from definitely having been 5th level this whole time, we'll do the other booming, or wait, no, sorry, that was Booming Blade. This is called Thunder Gauntlets. That's definitely not confusing. That is a 14, and then let's roll the D4, that's another 3, so that is a 17 to hit.
That should hit.
You seem to have a whole storm theme about you, and I like it.
Yeah, this is just kind of the baseline armorer artificer. Yeah.
I think that knocks you out now, correct?
How much damage was it?
Looks like
So that is
17.
9 plus 8. Yeah, so 17.
That is exactly what I needed to get to 0.
Okay.
All right, I am falling down.
Yeah, so
Please don't let me hit my head.
you're not even, you're still focused on Cornelius as you just feel a punch come from the side, hitting you in the jaw as you kind of like ricochet, and Jeeves kind of like turns his head to see what hits as you get uppercutted and is knocked out. When that
Do I like smack into the wall from the force too?
The glass behind you, yeah. The glass is boarded
great.
up though, so you don't go through it. You are currently knocked out, and when that happens, Jeeves appears, comes out of your body and appears right there.
Alright, when Jeeves appears, I'll use my bonus action to swat them.
Okay.
Let's Thunder Gauntlets one more time. That is a 10 plus a D4, so 14 to hit.
A 14 will hit.
Okay. That is 5 thunder damage.
All right. Okay. Because it was thunder damage, I'm going to say, Selena, you're going to need to roll death saving throws.
Weird. So thunder damage weirdly is
It's sound, right?
Sonic damage. Yeah.
No, you're right.
Not
you're right.
lightning,
Yeah,
not electricity.
You're right. I keep forgetting thunder is sound, not yeah.
No, I don't know why it's not named Sonic damage. That would make sense.
That would make sense. Okay, so you know what? I'm assuming that you were doing it without lethal intent, so we'll go ahead and say that she's just unconscious.
That was the goal.
All right, Clementine.
He's gonna move Moonbeam off of Selena and onto Jeeves.
Okay. And then it's a con save.
That's
correct?
DC 14.
All right.
Yep.
They succeeded.
I believe it's half.
Yeah.
Let me double check. in the chat.
Half on a success.
Yeah, half
yes.
damage.
Okay.
I'll roll 2d10 and split it in half.
Ooh, good rolls.
Oh. And an 8. 9.
All right. Silas.
That's it for me.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do what at this point in my career I do best. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that ghost.
All right.
Pew, pew.
Respect.
Total 20
That will hit.
for Agonizing Blast again for 18 force damage.
18 force damage. Holy moly. All right. Yeah. So the moonbeam is crushing on him, and he's like trying to like analyze the room
Oh, that's
as
sweet.
these Eldritch blasts come and hit him, and he's kind of getting hit by both of them. Jeeves kind of looks like he's starting to fade a little bit, but he's still standing.
I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. Father Coins.
I don't
It's
think
now your
I
turn.
don't think it matters where I am if he decides to come for me. So
Last chance. Ghosty McGhost person.
Fuck you.
And- I will cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on Selena.
Okay. Wow. Well, I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. The 11 and a 1.
Yep.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Oof.
12. You get 12 hit points back.
Oh, yeah, you got something.
I think I've rolled enough ones today.
You rolled many.
Yeah. I think the cleric started this whole fight.
It might be a little bit of karma.
Is that your turn, Father?
Everyone still has Bless and except for Alice, who has Bardic Inspiration, right?
I
Or
don't
is
think I
that
ever
not
used
Carrie's
my
turn?
blessed. Do I still have it?
You did use your bless.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I did? Okay.
Yeah, you used it on the first Christmas saving throw.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Bless is just an ongoing effect until he fails a concentration check.
Oh,
Ah.
That's what I thought.
roll a
I
concentration
thought it was
check.
just... Okay.
Concentration check from the attack that you took earlier.
Good point. That is a 10.
I believe that succeeds. So you're still concentrating.
Okay.
Cool. All right. It is now Jeeves' turn. Okay, good. They did not recharge their possession.
Good.
But I do need everyone to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good. Everyone loves to hear that.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
wisdom save 24.
9. Oh wait, no, sorry, I got a 17.
Yeah, the coin's got a 9.
Despite having a plus. I think my dice are laughing at me. They're like, oh, you're tired of ones? How about a 2?
Silas, what
yeah.
did you roll, Silas?
24.
24. Okay. Well, Father Coins, good thing you didn't roll an 8, because that would have been really bad for you.
Need another fucking 1.
That would have been extra bad for you. Let's see here. I want to double check something. Does that when or starts its turn there? Oh, so okay, never mind. Hold on here. They have to roll a con save first because they're starting their turn in the moonbeam.
Mm,
Oh, true.
They failed it.
Yeah, they take damage. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you know what? You can ignore the wisdom saving throws because basically after he says "fuck you" to Father Coins, his body just starts to dissipate even more because he only had 2 HPs left, and you're rolling 2 dice anyway, so it should kill him no matter what. As Jeeves fades
7.
away into the light.
Poetic.
Yep.
And you are
R.I.P.,
all, you
you
are all
bastard.
out of initiative now.
F in the chat. Anyway. Did I use that right? There was a whole thing about that in our fun chat at work today.
I did not understand what that meant.
I think it was like a Call of Duty reference or something.
It is a Call of Duty reference.
Yeah.
It's a way,
I
it's a
actually
way of
Googled.
half-assedly expressing sympathy.
Yeah, that. F in the chat. It's a way of saying R.I.P. Peace out. Condolences.
Okay.
Okay, so I do need to double check.
Apparently it's a
something
thing.
real quick.
The way
Learn
of doing
something
that
new.
like a Fortnite player.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, as Jeeves fades away, this room itself starts to become darker. Like,
No.
much darker.
He was holding it off.
Oh no,
Like-
he was.
Like dust rolls out over
I mean,
everything and
we-
suddenly coats it.
We tried.
yeah, kind of.
I told you, management.
Let's see. I need to
I'm still
check
coming to, honestly.
I need.
I don't think I even
everyone-
stood up.
As this darkness starts to kind of encroach this room, I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw. I'll give you all a chance to make a new one.
Oh, good.
I mean, really, you either one.
Uh-oh.
It ain't gonna be better than the last one. Yep, there we go. 7.
Consider
That's-
this whatever you roll. If you end up rolling better, essentially. So Selena, you can
Didn't-
keep the 20.
Yay!
Hey, 21.
Ooh, can I keep the 17?
Okay. Yes, you keep
I
your
think
17.
Joaquin, mine isn't notable.
And then
Yeah,
Sus.
I rolled a 9 this time.
Okay. What was your first roll? It was like a 22, right?
24, yeah.
24.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Okay, Cornelius and Father Coins. Let's see.
I just rolled a 16. What do you mean, Father Coins?
Unfortunately, this is a really high DC.
Fuck.
I rolled a 17 earlier. Does that matter?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. I need to look up something because it apparently did not decide to give it to me on here. Okay.
Well, if Hippo Man in an Iron Man costume murders all of you, I'm sorry in advance.
Oh no, it's
That'd be
nothing.
quick to
It's
know.
nothing of that sort, at least.
If that's how we go, that's how we go.
Yeah,
Good news, I have no attack spells.
at least it's epic.
let's-
Good news, everyone.
Good news, everyone. Oh, okay, there it is. I need. Okay, shit.
You're going to die interestingly.
At least
You'll
we'll
use-
tell stories of this.
Bad news,
Oh,
nobody.
you charming.
Okay. You're gonna want to make a note of this too, for on the side or something like this. As this darkness approaches all of you, Father Coins and Father Coins and Cornelius, you get this really just this sense of evil as you feel like your strength is being drained. You're gonna take -3 off of your you're gonna take -3 off your strength. Or your strength decreases by 3. There we go. Those are the words I'm looking for.
I only had 7 to begin with.
Okay.
You
Well-
too?
Well, good news. Good news. Good news. It can't go below
Got
5. So if you hit 5, your strength is now at a 5.
Oh, okay.
I'm now at 5 strength.
That's good to know because that is my base strength.
Who
Wow.
here actually has good strength?
Yeah, I was
because
gonna
I
say,
don't.
who has good strength? I'm now curious. Does no one have strength?
I'm like athletic. I'm not like super strong.
Oh,
What's your strength at?
I have a 12, so +1.
Oh, it's one higher than mine.
Strength is a stat that is
I
either
am-
super useful because you're a barbarian or pointless because you're anything else.
I am small
I mean,
and gaunt.
fighters have good strength.
Yeah. So
Depends.
Father Coins once our wrestling contest against a mannequin.
So yes, as you feel this encroaching darkness, Father Coins, you kind of just notice immediately that this is just pure evil that is in this home, essentially. That is basically sucking the strength out of people.
Guys, I think the only way out of this is insurance fraud.
So we're burning it. Wait, but
Yep, we're burning it.
I don't think that's
That's
gonna
a
prove.
pest control.
What about the whole proving ourselves for a ship thing?
Yes, let's lock and proverbially load.
Matters a lot less suddenly.
I'm still like sitting on the floor, barely awake, and I hear you say you want to burn this place. I'm like, what? I'm in a daze right now.
I, still in my full suit of armor, am visibly unaffected and would like to continue murdering things that are already dead.
Yeah. Sure.
Kind of same.
All
I
right.
like sitting here, actually.
I'll cast another level 1 Cure Wounds on Celine.
Okay,
Yes.
you do that.
Let's see if I can get a not fucking 1. Nope, that's off table. Alright, 9.
Okay. Celine, you got 9 health back.
Celine,
Yay.
how you feeling?
Okay, I guess.
Good enough.
Feel like I've been hit by a hippo?
A mechanical hippo.
What? A mechanical hippo?
Yep.
Unfortunately, I don't have Dispel Hippo either.
Dispel hippo. Anyway, I'm just gonna kind of like work my way to my feet. I'm
Okay.
very messy.
Yeah, you feel awful. You feel completely awful too.
I feel like terrible. Just got my body like yanked away from me and controlled, and then knocked unconscious by a thunder gauntlet. And yeah, I'm gonna
Bad day.
take a moment. Bad day. Bad day.
Well, who's got the gasoline? I knew I could count
Collins,
on
I
you.
think today we deal with this room by room. Come with me.
I mean, usually fire spreads room to room just fine.
I'm not going to say you're wrong, but follow me anyway.
All right, where are you heading off to? Okay.
I will
you're-
proceed through this door that I assume marked the threshold between clean rooms and evil rooms.
Well, since you're, you know what? For the heck of it, sure. Roll me another wisdom saving throw when you enter into this room.
Oh boy.
It's not gonna make much of a difference
Ugh.
since you're already at a 5, but you know what? Sure, why not?
Me and my -2 wisdom save are in for a fun time.
Okay.
Hey!
That's not 20 though.
Cool. Yeah, you walk into this room. You still feel like there's an evil presence in here, but you don't feel like any strength is being drained from you this time. As you walk into this common area, this area is completely destroyed. It looks like if there was anybody in this room at any point, they'd like turned everything over, even though the map says otherwise. Everything looks broken. Tables are broken. There's scrawled lewd graffiti on the wall. And you look to your left, and there's even a mummified body just there in the corner.
That's what that was. Is it reading a paper?
I wanted to make it look neat, yeah. I had to add that mummy into it.
I will examine whatever the mummy is reading. I will also have my right hand raised in an obvious finger gun.
Okay.
Nice.
From what you can tell on the journal, it just seems like it's just kind of gibberish for the most part. Nothing really of importance in this book.
Okay, and what does the corpse look like?
Roll me a
mummy.
medicine check. And how are you examining it?
Just visually from across the desk. I want to, if I can, I want to understand species, if there are any wounds on it, and what it's wearing.
Okay. So yeah, go
I
ahead and roll me
also-
go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
I also just want to
That is
say
a
I appreciate
14.
that. I appreciate that your nat 20 roll still leaves you at an 18 for that.
Yep. Wisdom, not my strong suit. Ironically, neither was strength to start with.
Yeah.
A
Is
14.
it intelligence?
Yes, I have 18 intelligence.
Okay, that's where it all
Yeah.
went.
So with a
I
14.
also have 16 constitution.
Ooh.
From what you can tell, the body muscle mass on this mummy seems completely like wasted away. It appears to be human, but yeah, from the most you can tell, it looks disheveled and rotten away. With that medicine check.
All right then. I'm just going to advance 5 more feet into the room and then yell, "All right, anyone who considers themselves evil or in any way a problem, please come out so that we can kill you."
You wait for a moment, and there's no response.
All right, well, I think
stealthy
we've
as
done our
hell.
job here. Clearly, they're all gone.
Totally.
Silas, when you enter into the room, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Uh, 19.
No, come back. No. Yeah.
Talking to Leo?
No, my dice.
Okay.
Silas, as you enter into this room, that evil presence is. You're starting to feel the effects of the evil presence as your strength decreases by 4.
I can hear.
Damn.
I can hear a big guy inside my skull chittering nervously.
Mm-hmm.
I also followed in, by the way.
You are already at a 5, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll just say that you also feel if you're already at a 5, any room that you enter, you're gonna feel these effects no matter what, but your strength will not decrease.
Yeah.
Variably. I feel the effects.
Guess I'll follow the rest of the party. And kind of like sidle
I'll
on
just
in.
be
over.
right here if you guys need me.
Right.
Before I go through
Points.
that, if he says that as I'm walking toward it, I'm going to turn around and grab him.
Okay.
Well, hey, hang on.
No, you are
right.
coming with us. I've already been possessed for this cause, and you're going to chance it.
All right. So
Well, you done stabbed me, so
Yeah, and then I got punched by a hippo. We're even.
So from what you can tell in this room, there are 2 doors south. One right here and one right here. These doors are both boarded up.
oh dang, looks like we can't go any further.
A job to do coins.
money.
I'm just going
there's
to
stairs
attempt
going
to
up, yeah.
punch through the planks.
Yeah.
Which one?
Boom.
The one on the left or the one on the right?
The one on, when you say left, do you mean our left or the map's left?
The map's left.
Then we'll go with the one on the map's right.
Okay. Go ahead, roll me an attack roll.
Alrighty, I assume Bless is no longer functioning?
I think that's only a minute, right?
Probably.
think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have given
That is a 10 to hit.
Okay, you kind of line yourself up the door, trying to like get ready to punch the board. You throw the punch, and you just hit the door. You completely miss the boards.
Okay. Does the door swing open?
The door makes a heavy thud. But you know what? You kind of you pull your fist back, and it does look like you kind of like left an imprint into the door. Yeah.
Okay. Unless anyone has a better idea, I'm just going to batter this thing down.
Good.
Do it.
I like to
Sorry, is the door
Put all your
over
strength
here?
into it.
What's that?
Is the door down here? I missed that facet of the description.
Yeah. So there's a door that you're right in front of, and then there's a door right next to it, right there. Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna wail on the boards and/or door until it comes down.
Okay.
Unless someone figures out a way to redirect me.
Okay.
All right. 14 to hit.
A 14 will miss.
It misses the door?
It misses the barriers. So
Ah.
he's punching the door essentially, but he's not hitting the barriers.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit here and swing. That is a 15.
Okay.
Until we figure out a better way to rip the boards off.
Okay.
I mean, I still have a crowbar.
If that's the case, we won't worry about the rolls as much, and we'll say that if no one's gonna stop you punching these boards, we'll just go ahead and
No.
just punch at these boards.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, you managed to punch all the boards off.
Oh.
Kind of shatter. apart.
Right, and I will stride confidently into the next room.
The door is
Oh,
locked.
meanwhile, oh, fun. I was gonna say, meanwhile,
Right.
I entered this room fully. Do I owe you a roll of some sort?
That one is barrier. If you're trying to take the boards off, go ahead and roll me a strength check.
No, like I entered this room and I didn't roll like for the strength and everything that everyone else will.
What's your strength at?
Oh, the wisdom save.
11.
Okay,
the
roll me a
wisdom
wisdom
save, yeah.
saving throw. Yes.
I might be, shooting my own foot, but I might be 7.
Honesty.
I
All right.
got a 7.
As
You were
you
the kid
enter
that reminded
this
the teacher you
room,
had home, right?
you feel the evil presence that comes from the darkness as it kind of encroaches you and surrounds you, as you feel your strength decrease by 4.
Okay, cool. Also, that doesn't feel like Jeeves, does it? Or
It
does
does
it
not
feel
feel
different?
like Jeeves. It feels
So
like
Jeeves was good.
It
Okay.
feels like pure evil.
Jeeves was just mad.
Yeah,
Jeeves was mad and probably not a bad person. We
Yeah.
just aggravated
Fear of
him.
tightness.
Okay, cool. But I would also like to take out my crowbar and start trying to wrench off the boards on this door.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a strength check.
The thing I kept losing. Okay. -4. How do I count for that?
Basically, you just want to make a note somewhere in your character sheet. And
Well,
then-
I made a note on my character sheet. It's
Actually-
just like to roll it.
Hold on here.
So I have to like do the math after.
Wait a second.
Ooh.
Wait a second. There might be something here.
Did you find a thing?
Maybe. Let me check. Let me look. Oh. Maybe.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Maybe. Is it in that? Ooh,
Ah, yes. Okay, so
what'd you
there-
do?
So
Slow
if you go to the
Oh, right
cog,
there.
yeah.
Yep,
So if you
yep,
go to the
okay.
cogs, everyone, and go to the
It's in the
attribute
top middle,
options,
right?
Yeah, that top one in the middle, you can actually put in like the minuses and
Temporary
stuff like that.
modifiers.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically. That's good.
Okay.
I was wondering about that, so yeah.
Oh.
That makes it a little bit easier.
All right.
That means I don't have to do the
Okay.
math afterward. That was my main thing. I was like, I've done too much math the last 2 days at work.
Yeah.
Great.
11.
You're trying to pull as much as you can, but this evilness that you felt earlier really feels like it's taking the strength out of you.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm gonna give that to Jeeves. He definitely, like, exhausted me. Or she, they. I don't know. I wasn't paying much attention
was a
when
man.
they were introduced.
I heard she once or twice, so I was like, what?
Anyway,
I said Jeeves.
Jeeves.
Maybe I misheard.
Okay. I couldn't really tell from the icon because I was zoomed out too far. So, oh well. R.I.P. Jeeves. I'll just keep trying to wrench at that unless
Okay.
someone else wants to like come assist or anything. I'm just gonna do it on my own until I get it.
And Cornelius, you're dealing with a locked door.
Yep.
He's lucky.
Which I will produce my lockpicks for.
Okay, go ahead. Roll me a dexterity check with advantage.
I'd like to take a moment to like look over at him as he like brandishes the lockpicks. I imagine it's like
Silas
some
watches
massive
him
Swiss
that way.
Army knife on his hand.
Watches with scrutiny over
Plus,
shoulder.
alright, that is a 24.
All right, you pick this lock with no problem.
Nice.
Good job.
The two of us look at each other like,
The two thieves are like, yeah. Good job.
So as you open this door, you see inside that this area has also been ransacked by trespassers, and there's a lot of rotten food that's hanging heavy in the air. You can also spot. Boom. Boom. And boom. You spot 3 shadows in this room.
No.
Good first.
I've been watching too much Haunting of Hill House lately.
Great show.
Yep.
It's so good. We're not done yet. We just did the
Uh,
Nell episode.
Oh,
It was a lot.
Cole having trouble?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to crash out here pretty soon as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're an hour
that's a
ahead.
good stopping point.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'd say that's a good stopping point. Depending on what he wants to do.
I apologize. I was having mic issues because my wife got home and my phone tried to connect to her car.
Oh,
Oh,
I get the
Oh,
Okay.
goodness.
Modern problem.
Sorry. What do I need to make a decision about? Although I am in favor of pausing here.
so when you open up the door, you saw 3 shadows inside this room. They haven't noticed you yet.
All right. Okay. I will stride confidently into the room and yell, "Hello, I am Cornelius Q. Brannock. The Q stands for Quasar."
You know,
Okay.
at least he's polite.
Let's go ahead, roll initiative, and then we'll call it there.
Roll
Beautiful.
initiative.
Jesus.
A perfect place to leave off.
Yep.
I will have
That
moved
is
up.
Oh, why do I keep rolling bad?
Hey, we didn't roll the same.
22.
Yay!
22. Silas is 22.
You and Coins did, though.
Yeah, you and Coins did,
Yeah.
though. And you both have the
we
same
have-
initiative
okay.
number.
Coins, roll off.
Okay.
Okay. You, probably.
13.
Okay. so
2.
Garlic
Yep.
wants to go ahead. Okay. Cool beans.
I can't roll. I can't roll today.
Or can he?
He rolled better than me.
Alright.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys in there as well. Then we will start that off with another one. I can't believe the cleric was gonna start the fight with the receptionist.
Mm-hmm.
I offered him a job.
He didn't like your offer.
But you did it
You
poorly.
offered him a not great job.
Let's see. That's this one. Silas, give me 1 second. What? Silas, what's your dex?
4
4? Okay. So you will go
plus 4. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, I got that all set up and prepared for next time as we go into another battle with most Ghosts.
If it matters for initiative's sake, I get to also add my charisma mod, so I'm adding a total of 8 to my initiative.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. So
Damn.
next time should be the 23rd?
Let me check the calendar. Yes,
We're
the
on that every
23rd.
other week,
Yep,
yeah.
every other week. So our next one will be on the 23rd.
Okay.
I think we have planes that night.
Do we?
I think so.
Not that I heard of.
I think they're with me, so we can reschedule.
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What? Aw.
They're with you. Well, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Y'all can be on one screen together.
Yay.
I'm kidding.
Well, and Meredith.
Yes.
Meredith.
All right.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, we can reschedule that.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we'll just go ahead and
So we're good.
do another back-to-back, so 30th and then the 6th.
Yeah.
We can do the 23rd. We can reschedule our other
23rd.
thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
That's
I
what she meant, yeah.
Misunderstood.
They meant
Okay.
reschedule Cole.
The
I'll
other plan.
blow off the asshole I was supposed to hang out with.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, with that, everybody,
Okay.
our next session will be on the
23rd and the
23rd. I'm not going to read anyway tonight because it's sleepy time. So, yeah. Hopefully, you all enjoyed this nice little battle with Jeeves the Ghost and Mortimer's Moneybags death trap, essentially. But it seems like now.
Yeah, I
Why
don't
is he
like
destined?
him.
I mean, yeah, that fight did not go as I was expecting it to go, so that'll be fun.
It's called buying the dip.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. All right.
Yeah.
Well, until
Yeah.
then, we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.